Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there? Yo, I'm Nemesis, and of course, I don't have Mikkel here with me this week. He's doing family things with his awesome, amazing family, so he gets the weekend off this time, and I'm still here. But I brought some awesome people with me. Of course, I've got Yashnik with that large gray hoodie. That's not for Mikkel. If Mikkel is watching, it's not for you. That's for his wall. A large gray hoodie. And then of course we've got Cursed Mining. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got Max Voltage with his awesome knowledge. Yo. We got and then we got Crypto Nefe, the OG hotel miner.
Cheers to that.
And then we got Nefarious, who finally got his camera working, but now he's got no sound.
I got sound.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Sound. There's no need for me to say anything, so I you don't know if I've now streamed in 15 hotel rooms. How many are you at?
Oh, I'm on that one. But I started the fucking show, you know.
I managed to blow the breakers in the hotel.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you put out the breakers. Oh my god, that would be an awesome time if I did that.
Oh yeah, good times.
Look how the breakers work in the room. So we know we can technically run almost a terahash in a room, but you gotta do 275 on each wall.
I would just go to the hotel manager and say, what the fuck? No, what is going on there? I want power. Give me some power. I paid for this hotel room.
Right.
And I want power.
We blew out that wall, like, for the third time in a night. The guy next to us, he started screaming on the hall. I'm in this room. Who wants to stay up?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going back to the hotel mining as soon as I can go traveling again, for sure.
Right.
Well, I picked up this today, so when I go out of town this week, it's gonna travel with me. So it'll be a hotel miner.
Nice.
Where did you get that, Nefarious?
I got that at Micro Center, along with the lecture that I'm buying too many video cards. I said, well, I'm buying $30,000 of other hardware too. Are you gonna tell me I can't buy that either? He said, well, that's your last one. I'm like, okay.
That was Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, Micro Center's getting is cracking down on it pretty bad.
But Westmont lifted their lifetime back down to 30 days.
Oh, they did?
They did, as of today.
Oh, that's great to know.
Right, that means I can go down there and get a card, and I should be able to go over to the Chicago one and get one from there too.
Yeah, as I said, if you're going to get two cards, hit Westmont first, then hit Chicago. If you hit Chicago first, then go to Westmont. Westmont looks and sees if you bought in Chicago.
Right.
What about us Canadians and Norwegians and stuff?
If you want to come down here and stand in line for like 12 to 14 hours, you can be privileged to having a card after hard work of falling asleep on the pavement.
Yeah, the nice thing about it is the temperatures are going up.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the line lengths are going long now because the temperature isn't as cold.
Now the thing is,
Right.
you go through all that effort and it's your second card, and they see it's a second card, they will turn around and say, that's nice that you have that card. There's the door. Have a day.
I can probably say for Cursed Mining and me, we can't get any cards in Europe.
Oh,
That's right, except if you want to drive for 2 to 3 hours and buy it from a random dude, then you can get that.
If you buy, exactly. If you buy from random dude for like double the price, you maybe get a card, but
Yep.
well, speaking of prices, the Zotac Twin fan is $520 retail as of October. I just paid $800 for that at the tax.
Yeah.
From retail.
Tech man, we're gonna ban you.
Heck man, Canadians don't need new cards. They need to buy our used ones.
Right. Right.
That sounds
Would you
right.
like to buy some 1080 Ti's?
Or if you're in Europe, you can buy some 4 gigabytes, 580s or something maybe.
Right.
Yeah, for just 250, $300 maybe. Yeah.
There's actually been a scam on eBay for $62 for 8 gig 580 cards, and it's been coming up over and over and over again.
Wow.
And eBay will give you a refund. It's just a hassle.
Yeah, exactly. And probably not everyone will go through the hassle, and they were like, screw this.
Right.
I'm getting $68. Yeah. But it's the same on Alibaba. I'm buying a lot of merchandise on Alibaba, and there's a lot of scamming people there. The last couple of weeks, I got contacted by.
Well, I think Nemesis knows all about that.
Yeah. I got
probably,
nicely fucked
exactly.
over. Three Bitcoin later.
Did you guys see that Linus is selling
Tech, man. Don't worry about it.
to gamers only?
Hey,
Sorry?
I'm a gamer only. I game, so I
Linus
should get one.
got his lot ahead. He said it's supposed to get 100 cards. He's only getting 80 because the distributor sold 20 of those cards to somebody else. But he's getting cards, and they're doing it through the Linus store, where they're only selling to verified gamers.
Verified gamers?
How do I verify that I'm a gamer? I have games on my PC, and I game regularly. I have a Steam account. Do I have to show proof of Steam account? I'll do it.
Yeah, and you probably have to take a blood test and show that you have no vitamins.
I'm a gamer. I got an Oculus.
Do I have to take a snapshot that I haven't seen sunlight in a few days?
I wear
where we're going, guys.
Every single video I do.
This is where we're going.
RGB doesn't give me a suntan, so when you're in the mine all day, you kind of you see the sun for the first time, you're like, oh god, it's bright out here.
Nem, you will get so many hate comments in this stream afterwards. Oh yeah.
Keeper, what makes a gamer more important? NVIDIA. NVIDIA says that gamers are more important than we are because NVIDIA says that we only deserve cars
talking
that
about
matter.
NVIDIA and talking about NVIDIA, dude, they fucking they got the court case dismissed from 2018 about them getting in trouble with the cryptocurrency mining.
Because they were lying about the reporting, saying, it wasn't mostly from miners, it was from gamers.
Well, it got dismissed because they can't prove
who bought it because most of the cards are bought through gaming venues.
Yeah, as keeper of the crypto say in the chat, what makes a gamer more important than us? And I actually agree. It's like it's a consumer market. If I want to buy 30 cards, I have the money for it. As I said, I blame it on Nvidia because they can't make enough cards.
Then you want to blame Nvidia for it, but I'll play devil's advocate, and I'm sure even Max Voltage will agree with what I'm about to say too. Is that here it is? We got COVID that got hit, so the wafer manufacturers, just like us GPU guys, we're waiting for GPUs. The wafer manufacturers are waiting for the third layer markets that are making the small resistors, transistors, and all of that stuff that they need to put into the wafers. So, and those companies are in Taiwan and other, in Middle East.
And then you had the drought that happened in Taiwan, which completely dried up the ability to make silicon.
To ship in water.
China,
right.
Okay, let me say that one. Okay, I didn't explain it, but I don't blame Nvidia, but kind of it's like it's wrong for miners and gamers to blame each other. It's like it's the company that can't deliver. Okay, of course, there's not their fault because, as you said, the COVID and the silicon and everything like that. But yeah,
at the end of the day, it's Nvidia's fault for sure.
Exactly. Thank you.
I called driving for the stream, and I went off on Discord today. It was like, it's really hard being a miner in 2021 We're vilified for buying hardware. We're vilified for doing our job to make the network secure, being told that we're bad people and we're trying to steal money from people, when all we're doing is trying to support their network so that they can make money on their own end, and they want to burn off their gas fees so they can go ahead and increase the price of the value, decrease the security because security costs too much, but at the same time, who are you benefiting? Because in 6 months, when there's no more miners and you don't have ETH 2.0 out there, and you're deteriorating the amount of Ethereum you have, but you're getting 51% double spending because some jackass says, "Hey, look, I just sold all my ETH. I just bought all this mining power from NiceHash, and I just did a 51 double spend attack. Thank you very much. Have a day." End of story. End of road. Come on, Ethereum. Pull your head out your yankums.
It doesn't mean that's gonna.
Nefarious, come on, don't hold back.
Right.
No, give it to us.
Right.
Go Chiefs.
Preach it, my man.
I'm sorry. I spent a week and a half. Red put that tweet out there. I've been going from YouTube channel to YouTube channel defending the miners. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, ask Curse Mining.
I
his
did the
thoughts are.
same on freaking Twitter. I understand you. Yeah, Yashnik, I know you want me to run berserk again on the topic.
No,
But,
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
To you.
Ah.
The floor is yours.
Right.
But,
floor is yours.
The floor is yours.
No, not yet. But,
Yeah. He's like, hold on, I need a couple of more drinks here.
yeah, exactly. What I want to add is where we started to this point is that actually, yeah, I agree that, and guys in my Discord said it too, it's right that gamers and miners are turned against each other, but we have to be honest that in NVIDIA is just good in making PR, and that's what it is. We miners are not, and gamers are not. So it's easy to say, hey, we're bringing out mining cards, hey, we are doing a stupid mining nerf, let's call it that.
Yeah, not to mention those mining cards are crap.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
because
yeah, that's
they're
basically
just 20,
what I meant.
They're 20 series fucking cards that they couldn't sell because it was first gen RTX that really didn't do good, and it doesn't play very well with the new DLSS, the version 2 now. They're useless RTX cards. And
The thing is, it's not even that. It's just how you can. Sorry. It's just how you can segment the market further. Turn them against each other, sell them two different products, and who profits from both? It's NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My opinion is that the CMA cards they're a bunch of cards they couldn't sell, so they stripped them off, took the ports off, and say, let's go ahead and sell them to the miners. And they're only getting 30 mega hash per card. How is that helping the miners? Miners aren't going to, unless you're selling that for less than $100, miners are not going to pay that. They're not going to pay that.
Well,
Now,
they are, and here's the reason why they are, because they're sitting there, they're buying 580s at $300. They're buying 1070 Ti's at almost $400. They're buying 1080 Ti's at $600-700.
But you don't alleviate the 3080 problem at all. Because
Yeah,
3080 is still,
I actually
3080
spoke to-
and 39 is still getting 100 mega hash.
I
period.
actually spoke to somebody today who was offering, hey, I'm getting these 30, what is it, HM30s or whatever, the 30 cards, you know what I'm talking about, the entry level cards. They were selling them for just short of $400. I was like, what? Why would you even think about getting that? And he's like, because I can't get anything else. But mining is going to be a different story in about 5 or 6 months, and we don't know what that story is going to be at this point.
Right.
Why would you take that risk?
Right, come
He's
July.
like, well, I'm taking that risk. He's like, I'm expanding. I'm like, okay. I said, no, I'm not willing to take that risk.
I got one more card I want for myself. I know Brian wants one more card for him, at least one more card for himself. And then I'm only buying cards to community people. I'm done. I'm reached where I'm at because I don't know what the future of ETH is. Now, if BBT's proposal goes through and we go from 3 ETH to 1, and then we go to the descending ETH, I'm willing to spend the money and go ahead and invest back more into my mine. But at this point, putting all this on Raven, we're going to flood the network on Raven. Or we even if we split between Raven and Conceal, we're going to flood those markets.
Yep, there isn't enough. There definitely isn't enough to go around. But, we've seen this before. I haven't actually been through it, but I know it's been seen before. We're going to see a decline of hash rate. People who are in California and the high power states will turn their miners off. So we'll see a decline it's going to be based upon how much your power costs as to whether or
Not
not
as
it'll still
long-
be profitable. And we're going to be
not as long as
marginally
it-
profitable for, I don't know, quite a while after, if we get to the point where 1559 comes in and does what we think it's going to do.
Yeah, but it was kind of was it like ETH was going from 3 to 2 last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, January 2019.
Yeah, it's a
And that
2.5 right
and that was in the bear market, so
Right.
so nobody cared, Nobody was.
Nobody
Yeah,
cared.
yeah. That's
Oh,
Yeah,
we
'cause
did
like
care.
a
There was just
lot
no
of-
point in arguing. There's a
no,
difference.
no, exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
we
but
we hadn't seen the DeFi boom, so you don't have all these speculative miners that have come in now, going,
Exactly.
I see DeFi. Where's my DeFi my DeFi cut? I just bought all this equipment because with DeFi I'm gonna ROI. Rules just got changed.
Yes.
And I got to be honest,
They did.
only calculating on that is stupid too. But on the other hand, block reward decrease from 3 to 2, we could argue that it's kind of natural that we inflate further. But
Yeah, but
it was
it-
still sudden. As the way it happened, it was sudden.
Well, they're trying to make a coin that has no market cap, deflationary with no market cap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Well,
difference. I'm not arguing against block rewards decreases over time.
Well, no,
Suddenly
they're
changing proof of work and
there
giving fees away.
will
That's a difference.
always be a new transmission of a block reward, but they're going to burn the fee behind it, which is they're trying to use that to slow down the emission rate of all the newly minted.
But you still got MEV going on, where people are still going to spike up the rates, and Tom Dildo over here wants to build up
Yeah, but you're only
an
talking
NFT of
about-
his pencil,
but-
and you can sell it for at the highest rate possible. That's going to kick up the gas fee. So it
But-
doesn't matter if you burn the rate off. Nobody.
No,
then nobody
it
gets
won't.
money.
The gas fee will be more predictable and standardized with like a 20% peak on it. So it's you're not going to see that, and then it's going to be per payment person. So if I've got a high network payment guy that's going to try to front run a trade on an exchange that's going to leverage, he's going to pay the pool in MEV to be the next payment behind that trade.
Well,
It's
not
not
really
gonna
dependent on
affect
MEV.
the
So
whole block.
Let's take it through the
That's not how it
scenarios
works,
because we're basically each block can only go up or down by 12.5%. That's the base fee. But because of all the arbitrage you still have going on, people are still going to want to make sure they fall at a certain point in a block. Therefore, there's going to be those people that are still doing that arbitrage trade are going to raise their tip. So
right, but it's only
the problem
it's
is
going to
that
be per
nobody has
person.
been able to model this.
Yep.
That's the biggest problem. And they keep saying, well, we have an idea. No, you don't.
No.
You don't. You can't even
You're
tell us
guessing.
what you think the average tip is going to be.
Yep.
It's a guess.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Here, is my audio better now with the fan turned off?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they don't know what what it's gonna, if it's gonna increase or decrease what the value that we get out of it, but it's like, okay, over the average user's not gonna put that in there, and unless the pools are gonna start sitting there and censoring transactions, which that's gonna make it worse for usability on ETH. Because you're talking about having, it's like now everybody's being forced to put that minor tip in. Can the pools force this model to actually happen?
Well, I mean, the pools will sort on the tip. That's basically what they're going to sort on. So whoever
Right.
has the highest tip is going to get in. The key is going to be, and this is what's going to be interesting, is that, okay, so you have, say base fee of 1. Well, the next one is 100. And the next one's going to be 112.5% if that block is full. So is it better to do a high tip now to make sure that you don't go into the higher block, or, because you're always kind of chasing the tail to make sure, they're saying it's going to be more predictable. Yeah, you know what the next block is going to be, but you don't know how crowded and how much demand there's going to be to know how much the tip is going to be. So it's just a new kind of first auction. I just, that's the part I don't get about it. And nobody has been able to say, here is the model. This is what we think is going to happen. And nobody has done that. None of the devs, they're programmers. They're not mathematicians.
Well, they're programmers who are making money right now. So they're looking at it as, how can I line my pocketbook bigger, rather than how can we develop this as a longer term solution.
But wait, there's more. There has actually been talk on in the All Core Devs group saying, hey, I think this burn is kind of stupid. How about, what would you think of taking all this burn money, and instead of that, why don't we feed it into the development of ETH? I was like, oh my God, you really want to see this place burn down? You say that in front of the miners, and that gets out where it actually becomes an EIP. Has not become an EIP yet, but if it did,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Bye.
Oh yeah. You'd see you'd see all the people that championed for ETH telling everybody to run. The ship is burning.
Yeah.
Well, what was it? One of the guys that we were talking to.
But they're for
Yeah.
not. But I don't think they can really do that because Vitalik set it up to be a not-for-profit.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be for profit. It's to pay for their development to further ETH. So it's not profit. It's for paying salaries.
Right, but they would have to spend more than 50. I think it's like 52% of
Yes.
what they pull in has to be spent every year. Has to.
Correct.
Because I know the not-for-profit game. It's
Like,
a
was it
racketeer
UTech
game.
Was the UTech man that said straight out, we've got to keep the devs in check sometimes, because devs will get lost in their own world, and they'll lose track of they'll get focused on what they're trying to work on, and you got to have somebody knocking them out, pull them off the screen and say, hey, there's a bigger picture here than just what you're seeing.
Well, you see every culture has taken the monetary policy that they set up, and then over a course of time, they piss it away. Every country has pissed their
It's
currency.
on mute.
Every country has pissed their money away to zero over time. It's as they say, history doesn't repeat itself, but it sure rhymes. We just hope that Ethereum doesn't try to do this in a shorter amount of time than a whole country.
Oh, yeah.
So does anybody know how many devs Ethereum has?
Well, they've got the most devs on the network right now, I think.
All
So how-
Devs
so how
meaning
can you-
it has like a matrix of about, I don't know, 20, maybe 30 people on it.
Sorry?
On that call alone, between the client devs and the devs directly for Ethereum. So
Yeah, but that's only partial. Those are only
Very
those are
partial.
heads.
Correct,
Those
it's
are
only partial.
Yeah.
Very partial.
There's only
They have-
departments. There's a lot there. There's close
There's
to
a-
people.
There's a lot of devs. So how can you bring unity in that amount of devs?
That's why they call
Yeah.
themselves cat herders. 'Cause they're trying to herd the cats of all their devs or all the cats.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
have you
Don't
seen
do
the
it.
picture that
Which
Micah
why
had of
Red Canvas
governance?
Which is why they thought that there's no way that we could
God.
organize as a
Yeah, their
mining
governance model is a joke.
Yeah.
group. Yeah, which is why they thought, hey, we can't organize ourselves. There's no way the miners can organize. And I really don't think any of us. I know I didn't expect. I know Red didn't expect. Hey, you know what? I'm mad at the way we got treated. Let's do this to show that it can be done. Since we were told it's not possible, and I think they got mad about us posting that, and then seeing it actually be a thing. So then it became a PR run to go ahead and make the miners look bad again. So we had to go ahead and fight ourselves. And the comparison of this situation to the 2017 Bitcoin BCH fork is completely obnoxious. It's like saying a Ferrari and a Fiero are the same car. They're not. They're two different things. Okay.
Hey man, I can turn a Fiero and make it look like a Ferrari Testarossa and do a very good job. And it's even rear engine.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one thing this is something that's come up, and some people haven't really talked about it. Some people have a little bit, but VTech 2 Leader just brought it up in the chat, which is supposedly this whole miner protests and all that kind of stuff is supposedly pushing Ethereum to rush proof of stake. And this is like taking two separate things and that just happen to be coincidental and saying they're linked. And in this case, this is coincidental.
Yeah.
They're not directly linked. Basically, you have a bunch of things happening with layer 2 solutions. And so they've said on their own, hey, wait a minute, maybe we can go to proof of stake prior to integrating our own layer 2 solution. That would make things simpler. We could merge quicker. Well, what is quicker? Quicker is still probably 12 months away at least.
Yeah.
It just means that they may not be 18 months out or maybe even 24 months out. So if I was in their shoes, I'd be doing the same thing. You've got Optimism, you've got Loopring. There's a number of solutions that are starting to gain acceptance. And it's like, well, wait a minute. If we can solve the capacity problem through third parties, well, then let's do something a little bit different. That's what's going on.
Right.
People think that we're rushing them to do it. We're not.
Yeah, I mean, you got you. I mean, people forget that, Polkadot does work with Ethereum, and it is
That's like saying
a third
large
layer.
gray hoodie. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Polkadot.
Great program. Polkadot is phenomenal. I mean,
Polkadot, but Gavin Woods worked on Ethereum, went over and started up Polkadot, and Polkadot is going to be backboning some of the stuff from Ethereum to help them with capacity.
That's what Aeon was supposed to do. Anyways, let's not talk about Aeon. Not tonight.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
Aeon's
but
supposed to-
the
talk about
Aeon
the poker
devs
tournament.
decided not to go along.
Join the poker tournament, people.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm a loser, so I shouldn't.
You are.
Anymore, but yeah.
Stop texting your wife.
I didn't text my wife.
Okay.
I gotta say one thing, that other protocols can be faster, other protocols can have less fees and whatever, but network effect is something we cannot disregard.
No.
Exactly.
It's just a thing that is
The popular demand
going
is popular
from stable
demand.
coins to protocols to people actually building on it. And I'm not talking about, excuse my wording, stupid core devs. I'm talking about actual real builders. We have those on ETH, and they are not switching right now. It could be different landscape in 2 years. I'm not saying that, but that's one of the reasons why there are so high stakes in ETH, and that's why we are having these discussions. It's network effect.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it would have been replaced long ago. And
But slowly, that's going to reciprocate into other blockchains on their own. And you're going to see those devs leave the Ethereum dev community, and they're going to go on. Like they already are. I mean,
but I have to argue here that
no surprise.
I have invested in ICOs in 2016, in 2017, and those times were people promising. And I have heard Ethereum killers since Ethereum started. But
Oh yeah, all the
the
time.
only people
That's
actually
like T-Rex.
wait, can you? The only people actually building and delivering for now on this unrealistic promises. Right now, it's all happening on ETH, and we cannot disregard that. As angry as we can be with ETH, for now, that is this. It can be different in 1 year.
Yeah.
It can be different in 2 years, but we're arguing about the situation right now.
Again, my argument is you gotta look at what is built, what has put you where you are. You can't forget that. Otherwise, you know better than the TRXs or Cardano.
But I'll interject this on top of it too, which is day one. Ethereum never wanted to stay with proof of work. They wanted to move to proof of stake since day one.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
everybody's sitting there and making their business model of mining all around Ethereum is also a foolish move in the long run too. Yes, it is profitable, but if your whole contingency plan is Ethereum, and you know that now we're closer to the end, and you're trying to ramp up for mining on Ethereum, you got to sit there and kind of restructure how you're sitting there and looking at the mining landscape. Once Ethereum's gone, are you going to be able to support all of that equipment?
Yeah, but man, I feel it was like in 2017 and 18, it was kind of the same, you know, because everyone was like, okay, proof of stake is coming soon. It's just a couple of months. Don't buy, don't mine, don't do this. And we're still here in 2021. And I don't saying we are going to be there in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, but you know, it constantly like moving ahead. And why?
Well, if you look
Someone
at
actually-
the hold-up that they had in 2016, 15, 16, and 17,
Yeah,
there was a lot of hold-up on getting things done. 2018, they started getting things done, but then the price wasn't there and they couldn't afford anything, and we still mined their stuff. 2019, they were even worse, and we were mining at a loss, supporting.
Yeah,
And then
I've been mining.
One came along when we had COVID, so now nobody had nothing better to do. So now you start the project moving forward, and things are doing better, and the thing is growing and building momentum, which is great.
Yeah,
But at the same time, they're forgetting who got you there in the first place.
yeah.
And then
On one
VTech
hand-
2 and VTech 2 lifers, like, I believe ETH will come out better in the end. And it's like, I don't think it'll be better. I think it's going to be status quo in the end.
Yeah, I'm feeling you there.
So they're all they're doing is they're going to replace the mining aspect out of it. But even when they go to staking, it's going to be the same fee structure that you as a user will be using. So during high peak points, you're going to pay extra, regardless if the staking pool gets that money or not.
Well, they're trying to.
Oh, we don't know that. But
You have another layer to fix that problem. They're not, and if they were to push out 2.0 at this point, it doesn't. They don't have a solution for that problem.
No.
Yeah, but at this point, right now, with Ethereum coming close to $2,000, you know, it's like let's say for argument's sake, it hits $2,000, and you've got to have 32 ETH. That's a lot of money. You want to make sure that your stakers are getting a good return for that kind of money being locked up.
I would never take 32 of my ETH and put it into that shitty deal, to say it that way.
yeah, but many will though.
Yeah,
Lucky.
many
That's-
will and many have. And,
Yeah, I know.
But
I don't understand it.
but people miss the idea of staking. It does something for all the people who are hodling and the investors.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now you've just locked up, guaranteed locked up coin. You are
Yeah.
guaranteeing a pump in price. And then they're going to do this fee structure burn. So they're looking at two parts of this going, it should go up.
Yeah, I understand it, but as I said, to lock my ETH, I have other coins. I would have like a hybrid or stuff like that, and I locked off my coins. But it's like I can take them out tomorrow. I know that. But on 2.0 at this point, it's like, yeah, it's staked, but yeah, you get it back sometime. Maybe.
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, but it's the same. Proof of stake is coming in 2
Yeah, nobody
years,
knows, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
So how
Maybe
can
you get
you
it back
Well,
higher
higher
according to Micah, he's like 1 year would be best case scenario, 2 years is reasonable, 3 years if stuff went wrong.
Yeah, but
So
but
there,
on
from
the other
Micah's
way,
standpoint,
like,
it's about
yeah,
a 3-year max in staking
yeah, but
here.
it's still like, okay, because people are still coming in, and they don't know the backstory of it, most of them. So they will be like, yeah, we believe in this shit. And
Yeah.
the people that's been there for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, what the fuck? They are like, no, because we don't believe in what they are saying, because they always, postponing stuff, pushing it ahead. And I know that I won't fucking lock my 32 ETH in, because I'm never knowing when I'm getting it back, because they are always saying something, yeah, in 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, but I don't know. It could be there for fucking 10 years, for all I know, because I know their backstory. But people getting into the space right now is like, oh yeah, this is great. In 1 year I get them back, and they're probably like 5,000 in USD value or something, but you never fucking know. It's like, because they are doing their own thing and they are not caring about stakers or miners or anything. It's like,
The way the devs have talked about it though is
I
they
have to
said
breathe
that
now.
up until recently,
Yeah, cheers.
they did not know how to answer all the questions with proof of stake. They say now that they have all the answers, they just need time to implement it.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is a different situation where they know what needs to be done, they just need time to do it.
Yep.
Sure.
I think I've been hearing that before.
It doesn't matter though. Yeah,
That could
exactly.
be.
So
I
that
just
you heard
recently
that
heard it.
from 2016, 2017, and now, nothing's changed. Nothing has
Oh,
changed.
exactly.
So, who's the backbone of the network? It's miners. And if they don't respect miners until that point where they actually can go to 2.0, there is no discussion. There shouldn't be any discussion. It should be status quo.
Yeah, as I said, I'm at the
Yeah.
point.
I mean-
Point if you have 32 ETH, hold the fuck onto them yourself.
And
Don't put
I
it
look
on-
at and I do like Bitsby Trippin's viewpoint on it, where he's like, look at the network hash rate and what you're paying for security. Now let's look at Bitcoin's network hash rate and what they spend for security. It's correlation. I mean, and he was trying to point that out. As the network effect picks up, you should be paying more for that network. You're more secure. It should have more money to secure it. So you can't pay for security guards and tell them, hey, we're going to pay you $10 an hour. No, you can't have a gun.
No, and on top of that, with the larger hash rate on there, you're speeding up the network. It just does what it is.
Well, you're not really speeding up the network.
That's not how it works.
You're not speeding it up. You're just making it more secure. Block time is you're not changing block time.
Well, no, you're not changing the block time, but you've got more systems making the blocks. So it's more efficient.
I have a few things. Because first of all, we're talking about staking, and there were a few people in the chat who said, 32 ETH is a lot. Don't get me wrong, it is.
Yeah.
And some people said, how many people who don't have 32 ETH will dump. For proof of stake, I have to argue that you don't have to run a full node, so you can do delegated staking. You can
Correct.
stake with small amounts. That's one thing.
Yeah, there's a few pools that are out there for staking pools already. You only need like 2 or 3 ETH to stake it. And you'll get your percentage, just like a miner.
That is correct.
For a small fee, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are other aspects of that, yeah. Decentralization, which is not given. Definitely not. And
It's
most of
like
ETH will
Amazon.
run on Amazon, probably.
Oh my God, yeah.
That too.
Yeah, AWS. That's a big part of it. Like, if you're gonna run a VPS fucking server and just run a node, what the fuck is that? It's all run on Amazon.
But I can tell you that 75% of the big stakeholder VC people definitely cannot set up a Raspberry Pi to do their own node. I can tell you that. And I don't mean it as an insult.
Oh
mean
my
it
God,
as-
I
yeah.
mean, I went
that's
through
true.
this with Aeon, and then this one guy's like, oh yeah, I can run fucking thousands of nodes. Everybody get a Raspberry Pi, blah blah blah. And I'm telling this guy, you're stupid. You're wrong. You're making everybody go towards something that is going to crash. It's not going to work, and they're going to lose money out of because of you. And I was right.
I have to be honest, I had
And
more
it's the
points,
same-
but I can't
No.
do multiple points at once anymore since cheers.
No, keep
Hey,
talking, bud.
just to say it this way. Cheers. Let's have some
No,
fun.
keep saying what you want to say, Kirst.
No, I meant it earnestly. I don't remember. Let's go on. I will remember.
He's like, I lost my train of thought. Damn
Oh,
it.
you lost your train of thought.
Like it's
Your
4 a.m.
Raspberry
here,
Pi. You
but
said
it's-
your Raspberry
yeah,
Pi.
that was one point in itself. So you don't have to stake the full amount, but on the other hand, it has a lot of issues in terms of centralization,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of one data center burning down or one entity deciding, hey, we don't want that on our server farm,
Right.
AWS, sorry.
Yep.
So
It's
that
like
are
for me-
issues which
Hey,
we,
hey.
of course, as miners know that it's like a necessity, but it's like You have to understand how big the divide is between miners and people who think of decentralization and people who own 1,000 ETH. As sad as it sounds.
Right.
Those people
and
have
what
not
about
set
and what
up
about
a node.
all
Those
the
people don't understand how mining works.
Mhm.
They're just holders, yeah.
or the
they don't
people
care.
or the people who pre-mined Ethereum, the devs that has their allotments of coin that they had before the protocol went live. So I mean, you know, there's 9,000 addresses that pre-mined early.
I'm not even arguing about that right now.
Well,
Because-
that's all they're really concerned about is making sure those people make
No,
money.
Believe me, the VCs are bigger right now. The venture capitalist invested.
Mm-hmm.
That's who they're catering for, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
And a lot of these user-based people that are going, oh, this is a good thing, are not like doing their own research that we keep screaming people to do. Do your own research. EIP 1559, from the user standpoint, does nothing. Nothing.
Well, it does pump your backs, and that's the only thing that matters, isn't it?
And it's
Exactly.
a short pump.
But
It's a
for the
Which is
average,
not even guaranteed, of course.
But as the user, from the user standpoint, who's not transacting large enough, they're gonna get hit with these exorbitant fees. So whatever they sit there and boosted up price of Ethereum, they just got wrecked in the gas fee that got burned.
Yeah, like people just coming in.
I want to buy a $5 candy bar, and I'm going to spend $35. I'm going to pay $300 in network fees.
Right, the
Because-
tax man came, man, and they had their hand out, and you paid them.
Yeah. So let's pretend, you know, I'm new to crypto, and I heard Ethereum was great, so I put in $5,000 in Ethereum, right? And then oh my god, I can buy this NFT for what the fuck, and then pay a whole bunch of fucking fees for it, and then they turn around and say, why am I paying so many fees? And then they start blaming the miners, which like they have no idea how it runs.
Right,
They've
we don't
done
set the
no
fee.
research. They just want to get paid. They just want to make money, and that's all they
Yeah.
care about. That's it, and that's how it's gonna be.
And
matter what.
that's what's happening. If you look at half the people, the way that this has been reported and covered, you know, Crypto Zombie, Lark, and all these guys, you know, they're saying, oh look, the miners are wanting, you know, they control the fees. The miners do not control the fees, and it's a misnomer because Bitcoin back in the day was able to control the fees off the miners. Modern day does not control the miners, or we do not control the fees. It's
No.
beyond our control. And-
You're
but-
basically, from the user standpoint, you're playing bidding war to get your payment in the next block. And if you don't want to get it in the next
I'm
block,
looking at it.
you're going to pay a
I'm-
little less, and it might take you 10, 30 minutes before your first confirmation.
You just got to look at it as a user, an end user standpoint. Because if you want blockchain to grow, and Ethereum's great and all, you know, we're seeing all these projects launching and all this DeFi and all that stuff. But you have to look at it as an end user that's just coming into crypto, who doesn't mine, who doesn't stake, that has $5,000, let's say, and just buys into it. Then what? Then they're like, well, I'm trying to do this, but I have to spend the same amount in fees? What the fuck? So the first thing they're going to do a little bit of research, and they're straight away going to blame the miners. It's easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then whenever the miners are gone, they're gonna blame the stakers.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody see the tech linked? Did anybody follow Linus Tech Tips Tech Link channel? Because last night he had a segment on the whole hoopla around the protest and everything, and that protest was linked to proof of stake in that article. Like the person didn't even understand what the whole thing was about.
Oh yeah.
It was, and then I think that's really the most frustrating thing about this is, does anybody do any research before they
No.
start spouting
No.
their mouths?
No.
There has been
No, and Linus.
And it's not their fault.
And
I can
Lin-
say
well,
it's
no,
not their fault.
What do you mean
Linus.
it's not their fault?
Linus wants to.
It really isn't their
Linus
fault.
hates the miners. Hates miners.
Well, that's fine, but do the research and talk intelligently about it. I mean, he got it worse than BitBoy. I mean, that's really saying something. When
Oh my God,
he
yeah.
literally had no idea.
Oh God,
that's
Bit- but
in the,
Bit-
in
Bit-
the,
BitBoy
that's
was.
in the
You just
Cryptoverse
expect
boys.
you just expect BitBoy to come out with some like cringe material every so often.
Absolutely, he's
That'd
total
be great.
clickbait, and you
Oh,
know
yeah.
what? Look at the number of followers he's got. It's working for him.
Yep.
It's obviously working for him.
Yep.
So why wouldn't he keep doing it? So he just basically throws all this I mean, for him, any controversial stuff that he can throw out there and any clickbait is just better for him. It gets him more followers.
Yep.
It gets him more people. Like, did
What
you see what this guy said? Go watch this video. Well, that just benefits him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, but
So-
I mean, I'm just saying, as you know, as a normal user, as just getting into crypto, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares.
They
So
just
if there's
want
a
miner up and
one way
running and they
of
want to
blaming
earn it.
anyone or anything, it's gonna be miners because that's just how it
But
is.
you want to know what's sad, and this is how it really is, and it and this is like, I don't know about you guys. This is a trend I noticed, especially when people get on the Coinbase. This is a real big trend when they touch Coinbase, and they're like, yeah, that Bitcoin looks cool. It's real expensive. Ethereum's kind of expensive too. I hear good stuff about that. But what about this XRP? I've already bought a whole bunch of it. It was
Oh
really
my
cheap.
fucking God, don't go down the XRP.
It was really cheap, and that's the user the new user experience. They're looking at what's the next penny stock that I hear everybody talking about that says it's going to be the next Bitcoin. Yes, I'm going to buy that, please.
Yeah.
And they're
It doesn't matter though. If they want
We
to buy
already
Ethereum,
seen
they're
that. We
gonna
already
purchase
seen that
Ethereum
before.
and they're gonna
All the
look at
time.
their stack of Ethereum and say, how can this make more money for me? So they're gonna look at ways and they're gonna do some research and they're gonna find out, oh my God, I'm paying so much fucking fees. Why? It's because of the miners.
It's an easy way, yeah. And if I can jump quickly, but to be harsh again, that's exactly why I don't think Bitrippin's EIP is the solution and end all.
No.
Because we all know that it makes sense. We all know it's for security too. But
people don't know that.
yeah, no, the backholders will see, wait, one more ETH per block. Inflation in our bags. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, believe me, Bits did not do this lightly. He didn't want to do it. In
I know
fact,
that.
I talked to him about it 2 weeks ago when we had the after call. And after the after call, I talked to him about it. I said, look, Tim has very clearly stated that if miners want anything to be done, they have to submit an EIP, period. Otherwise, nothing will happen. And he's like, well, security should be the concern of everybody. He's right. It should be. But in order for anything to
Nobody
get done.
cares.
So he was
Yeah,
really
exactly.
pushed
Nobody
into
cares.
this. He didn't really want to do it, but you know, here he is, thankfully being the supporting the miners by basically making us look better by saying, hey, look, we are proposing a solution. You may not like it, but here are the reasons why, as opposed to just being, because up until now, we have been viewed by the devs as being whiners. We're
Yep.
just going to sit here
Aggressive,
and complain and
yep,
complain and
aggressive
complain
and all that
instead
stuff.
of proposing a solution. Well, now
Right.
we are.
and I do
for
like
some of the devs. By the way, some of the devs are very open to it. I think if we can get to the conversation where it's not about if this makes sense, but the time frame, and some people have already made that transition. Some people are starting to say, hey, 2 years is too long. If we have convinced people that that's the conversation, this is going somewhere. Now we
To
need
be
more
fair-
people to do that, but we're getting there.
right.
To be fair, when Trippin went on that live stream originally, he came on there with the intention to say, hey, we need to talk about the CIP. This is a problem. We should find a solution. And he got shut down no matter what he said. And that was the biggest problem. And that's where we're all at. It's like, why are you insulting us?
Well, you got to think some of those
You got a
guys. in
kid
that-
behind you there.
Yeah, Neff,
You
you got
got a
some
kid behind you
company.
now. Got some company.
That's Ava.
Hey, thumbs up.
Hey!
Hey!
But
That's how you get rid of them.
yeah,
Anyways, carry on.
oh,
Oh,
God.
next one. Oh no, we got it. Hi.
Hey! Oh, she was just picking up another one. Yeah, that's a smart one.
The cat's over here.
I'm starting on the cider now, so
That's funny.
Cheers. Forgot my point again.
Right.
Green cues, don't they
Oh,
green?
the cider's out.
oh no. Yeah. We're
No,
going
I
down
mean,
that road.
Go on. I think it was Nefarious. Are you done or?
I lost track where I was going. Kids.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Kid
Matt,
just-
can you carry on that last point? I think.
Well, I was just saying, Bisbee Trippin was just completely railroading. Us doing this, they went ahead at that point and says, you know what, maybe we shouldn't railroad that guy. And they went ahead and they're discussing with him now. I think that was the bigger point. That I'm happy to see. However, the threat of what the situation is it's not a threat. It's just a, hey, guys, you said there's no way miners could
Right.
get together and do this. And if we actually show you that we can, we deserve to have a voice. To completely ignore our voice when the miners said, hey, we all object to this, and you say, double deuces, we're going to do it anyways,
Yeah.
there's a problem. And especially when we're the ones that helped you develop the way you are now, because we're the ones that tested your stuff. And F2 Pool coming out saying that, well, miners don't actually use the stuff, they just sell the coins, that's a complete cop-out. How many
Well,
people
again,
you hear?
honestly, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I mean, Bits has said it very well. Miners are service providers. That's what we are.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
We use it.
Service providers
We
are
use it.
necessary to run the network.
Right.
We're necessary.
Any
And so
network.
to basically say, and I've told this story a number of times already, but I mean, when I worked in logistics, I had an account, and basically upper people said, you know what, you gotta tell the guys that they're going to be making a lot less running their routes. That went over like a ton of bricks. We lost drivers. We almost lost the account as a result. We managed to save the account, but it was hard times, and it didn't make the relationship between us and the customer work well, and it damaged it to where they eventually did lose the account after I left. So it was a bad thing with what they did, but it was in the idea of everybody needs to make more money without worrying about how the service providers are going to react. And this is no different. Yes, we're service providers, but we have a limit as to what we're willing to accept.
So Crypto C says increasing block reward has never been a good solution to any other coin in the crypto space.
This
You
is
know, it
going to
makes
be a
things
first.
worse.
This is going to be a first.
Well, no.
Yeah,
For Ethereum,
I
yes.
mean, it shows
Burning
kind of
fees is the
weakness,
first.
you know?
Well,
Yeah.
technically, this isn't raising. This is
Fees
raising the
isn't
block
either.
reward, but not the overall reward. The overall reward will still go down.
Yeah,
That's the key. Is the fact that it just won't go down as much. So
All right,
anytime
facts.
you have a coin, especially one that is as big as Ethereum, you got to protect it. And if they go and other devs have said this. The problem is that they don't believe it can happen. They don't believe that Ethereum will not still have the dominant and most profitable thing to mine after this goes through the way it is right now. And that's where things differ. There are certain situations where we believe that this can happen. Not all. In fact, not even 50% of the cases. But there are certain situations where it can happen.
Yeah,
Happy?
but to say it this way, there's been numerous times through the years that ETH hasn't been the most profitable coin to mine. There's been other coins above it, but still people are mining ETH because it's the big coin, And to say it this way, if BTC every time BTC is 4 years, they are just slicing half of it off, and people are not like saying like this is a bad thing. People are saying this is a good thing, and kind of I'm a miner. I've been mining ETH for a long time, and it's like I kind of see. Okay, I'm not like agreeing with the fee stuff, but to decrease the block rewards, it's kind of a healthy thing over the times, because suddenly people will turn off rigs, the hash rate will go down, of course, but I don't think it will go down to to the amount that it's possible to, you know, attack the network, because we already seen it. It's the hash rate has been really low because it's not been profitable over 3 years the last time, and why haven't anyone attacked the network then?
Well,
I have an
again, it was
argument
the
for that.
percentage though. It was the percentage drop.
Yeah, of
Bits
course,
went
there
through this,
was less
that it was like
people in the
200
network and
down to about
everything.
130.
Yeah.
They're
I have
talking
another-
now that this could go down a lot more than that.
Right.
So,
Well,
now,
what if
if
you
it
were
would
only
happen-
talking about 30% of the hash rate being left on there? You know.
And
Oh
Crypto C
my
makes
God.
I'm not seeing that.
Crypto
I'm
C
not
makes a
seeing
good
that.
point. Is BTC and ETH cannot be compared on any point.
No, for sure.
Oh,
But
I
I'm
don't know.
talking about only like, you know, cutting down on the block reward or the fees or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
But
Curse
let me
mining,
jump
we're-
in there
we're-
for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say it was not attacked in the bear market, it was
Lost
not
you
attacked
guys.
before. It was also not worth it to do it before.
Right.
Look at it now.
Right.
True.
If you
And-
can double spend
Yeah,
one
that's
single,
a factor, of course.
if you can
I
double spend
understand
one single DeFi protocol right now, you earn more than you would have in a
Exactly.
freaking bear market.
It's stupid.
Right.
And here's
makes
the
no
really
sense.
thing
I
that
lost you
bugs-
guys. Hang on a minute.
One thing that really bugs me
Well, it does
about
make
all this
sense on
is
some
the fact
parts,
that
but-
you've got they had the opportunity to do this way before
They
this
could.
became a problem.
Yeah.
And again, it's typical of companies to not address something until it becomes a problem, even though you know
They
that this
can't.
has a chance of becoming a problem. And they just went, yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Well, now they're kicking themselves in the pants because they had the chance.
Right.
And now all of a sudden it's going to be a lot harder to get put through.
And it's like, and I think that I'm gonna kind of address some of one of the guys in the chat, Simon Future. He's like miners, as they view it, they look at Ethereum miners as being too attached to Ethereum, and it's time to move on. So the devs aren't really concerned with that, and burning in the long run will help ETH pass through the mining stage to validator stage. So burning doesn't do anything with that process. And the thing that even bits be tripping in what Max Voltage was just talking about here is that if you sit there and you pull away the enough of the hash rate off of the system because of the fact that you just essentially made some of the mid-tier miners unprofitable because you went below their minimum threshold to be able to pay the electric bill. Now too much of the network hash rate's going to come off, and they're not ready for 2.0. It's like don't let them fool you. They are not ready for 2.0.
No,
I don't.
Oh,
not
think
even
so.
close.
That article was well written, but it was a rush article.
Right.
It was thrown out there to say,
It's-
"Look,
it's
you
just a
guys do
quell.
this."
And
it was-
and burning does nothing with transitioning. It's just a way for them to hopefully just pump the price of ETH, not
Exactly.
making any
and those
usability
articles that
for
you're
you.
seeing
So,
right now are just to quell.
so if you're sitting, if Simon, if you're on the on some of the swap networks or on some of the NFTs to buy the stuff, you are still paying the gas fee. You are not getting around that. So there is, for the better portion of the network, no. If
They want to address that to those people, right? That's what they want to do. They want to address it to those people that are paying high fees for stuff that they want to buy or sell, and their fees are stupid.
to lifers like Solar Roof people, dude. Look into what it costs for a
makes sense.
1,000 kilowatt hour system, and then you'll find out why that is not feasible.
I will beg to disagree. I have a solar system on mine, and 2/3 of it were paid for out of
Yeah, but
incentives.
nobody
Now,
has solar.
I did it a couple years ago when the
Right
incentives were
now,
higher.
if you do it right, a lot of the programs that were for solar, because like right as I was looking into it, a lot of the programs expired for the solar
Okay.
program, so the incentives are not there anymore. There's a little tax write-off at the end of the year for that, but after that, it's not like you can get your whole roof covered now, and yeah,
We're
my whole
going
roof
off.
wasn't covered,
We're going off. We're
but-
derailing here, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But still, I ETH mining. If you just talk about ETH mining, it's like people are right now seeing it like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. But ETH mining is not like 6 months. ETH mining is like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Because but if you are just looking at the next couple of months, it's like, okay, you can get lucky or you get screwed. But it's like, for me, it's like, I've been mining for years now, and it's like, it paid off in the end anyway. It's like, even if you have to pay high prices for, electricity, if you have to pay high prices for fucking, throw your ETH around or fees and stuff like that. If you just think about it, you just put your mind to 4 years, not 4 months. Then it's like, whatever. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's kind of why the fuck you have this discussion at all, because, okay, they can go to proof of stake in the end, maybe, or sometime, you never know, maybe in ever, and it's like, don't just think about the next month, think about the next years, If you're just thinking about the months, then get the fuck out, kind of, That's probably, I'm going hate now, but yeah. I think it's some reason to it. Everyone got quiet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of that,
But you have to look at it as a newcomer, because that's where crypto is going.
Yeah, I know.
There's new people coming in that don't mine, that don't stake, stake. But they might want to stake because they can't mine.
Yeah, but as I said before, it's like people getting into this now, like new people.
They don't care about the past.
Don't get me wrong, but it's like, do some.
They don't care about the past, though. That's the thing. That's with anything.
Do
they don't care.
Research. Look at the history. Look like 1, 2, 3.
They don't care.
You don't have to look like more than 1 or 2 years behind. It's like.
Nothing. People don't even Google.
No,
you
exactly,
expect a lot. You expect a lot.
What happened to the world?
Oh, I mean, no. It's just how it is.
Please.
Any market.
Where the term "forget the past, let it burn" was a thing in the entertainment industry for the last 5 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing. People don't look at the past because they think that recreating the wheel every year is what they need to do, rather than saying, "Oh, hey, I don't need to do that because it's already been done."
Yeah. But as I said, it's like, as I was saying before this live stream, it's like, oh fuck, I forgot. I'm too drunk. Just
drink more nothing too.
Oh, you need to switch his gin.
Yeah, no, I'm on cider,
Anyways, like I was saying, like
I got the point now. As I was saying, people, as I said, they only care about what's now, not what's laying ahead, kind of. And if ETH or BTC or the whole crypto market was a lot bigger, this shit wouldn't be, it would be like, people wouldn't like accept it at all. It would be like, someone can't just go in here and say, we are going to do that, we are going to do this.
Unfortunately, I have to disagree here.
Okay.
I'm
coming to Austria,
You're welcome.
Say your piece, Curse Mining.
Yeah.
Say your piece.
You're welcome with open arms, that. No, I have to disagree on the point that it is growing further and further and further in terms of the protocols and in terms of the users. And they definitely don't look at the miners, they don't look at the history, they don't even look at what the devs are doing.
No, not at all. It's a free market.
If some influencer or Twitter account tells them 1559 reduces the fees, they will believe that.
Yep.
And that's how narrative works.
Yep. And
I know that the bigger ones who even share the false propaganda, excuse that I use that word.
No, it's good work.
I know that they will know better, but it's just easier to get engagement. It's easier to get your point across through simple tactics. It's the same as counting Bitsbytrippin's proposal from the beginning, a counter proposal, while it has to go live with 1559. But in the first tweet, it was called a counter proposal. Then in a tweet under it, it gets called, oh, sorry, it's a counter, it goes together. Nobody reads that far. You have that.
Exactly.
One
Just reading the
that's
two
it.
first
Yeah.
line, and it's like, this is boring.
And that's how
And
you
that's
go,
why,
unfortunately.
people like us need to push and keep pushing.
Yeah, but
No matter
as
what.
I said, I agree with you, Kirst, in some levels. But as I said, if ETH was like on, let's say, Tesla or Apple or something level, people wouldn't kind of. It would be like, this is a big fucking thing, you know. This would. We didn't agree with this at all.
I still
But it's
disagree.
like-
If you earn money from it, they will not care. If you earn money, they will not care.
Of
That's why
course,
you-
I'm
Look
kind
at
of
people
on
using
both.
Binance Change. Sorry that I will probably get a lot of hate for that. That's-
No,
that's
Yeah,
my
but-
change.
I
Sorry.
think we all
for me,
understand.
it's
People
also-
don't care as long
Yeah,
as they make
They don't.
money.
Yeah,
Right.
but for me, it's also at the same, because I'm kind of having one foot on one side and one foot on the other side, because
Same.
I've been mining ETH a long time. I have a bag of ETH, and of course, yeah, it will probably benefit me if ETH do the fucking 1559 or whatever. And on the other hand, it will benefit me if they rise the ETH, block reward, and I get more payouts on my mining. But in the end, what's actually benefiting me the most? You don't know.
It doesn't matter. We don't matter.
No.
Again, it
Yeah,
goes,
we don't matter. I know that.
right. So
I don't matter. You
again,
don't matter. Cheers.
but you have to look at it this way. It's like, again, if you have a new person that comes into crypto, wants to invest $5,000, $10,000 into ETH, they don't want to hear this stuff.
No, they don't care. They don't want the prices.
They don't want to hear it. Period.
No, exactly. I feel that. They just want the price to go up, and they don't care why. it's going
And
up.
that's
Yeah.
what the devs care about, and that's what the community cares about.
And probably 60,
And it's-
70% of the miners that's coming in now, they don't care either. They just want the fucking GPU
Yeah.
rig to run, and they just want the prices to go up. And then they see, like, in 1 year, it's like, oh my god, this is not profitable. Even they sell off their shit, or they actually do like a lot of us people, like, just, okay, I don't care. I'm going to mine anyway.
That's why-
I'm just
that's
going
why
to
I
hold
think-
on to it.
That's
Yeah.
why I think BBT's EIP is very important. It's something
Yeah,
that we
it's
should
not-
really back up.
Yeah, it's
and
not
push.
It's not the worst thing at all, for sure.
No, like for our sake, not for new people coming in with $10,000 wanting to invest in Ethereum. It's for us.
Right
Jump
side.
in?
We don't get that.
Yeah.
If we don't get that, we're fucked. Like,
And I need to jump in
And
there.
they're fucked.
That it doesn't matter what what
Potentially.
we discuss, because I honestly know the mining community is the people probably doing the most research. I know that, but others
Exactly.
don't. So what I want to say while we are live is that how you can support is that you go to the EIP link, and it's the Ethereum Cat whatever forum they call it, but that's the only thing they listen to. And there, you don't even have to write something. You can just register and upload stuff.
yeah, can you
Because
send me
stuff
the
get-
can you
yeah,
send me
we'll
the
post
link?
it in the chat. We'll post it a few more times because it's really
Yeah,
important, and that you understand how it works. That the EIP exists, and I have to be harsh here. It doesn't matter at all. Everyone can do an EIP. We could do one in this live stream now.
Yeah, exactly.
But Bits did an awesome job of writing something down, of doing it, and he has also the force behind him.
I just posted
We
it.
have the chance now to support it, but I have to be honest again. It doesn't matter yet. It's just a proposal on a forum. It's
for sure.
already a big step that he's invited to talk about it in the community call. But again, it doesn't matter at all, because that's just to listen to people out, and that's community sentiment.
Yep.
It doesn't mean anything yet. We
no,
have
it
not been
doesn't. But
heard yet.
as long
but
as we can actually push it and
it's a
support
nice
it,
step.
that is the step. Yes.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
if you
Needed
have
step,
a
for
bunch
sure.
of people that are champion for just the EIP 1559, they can sit there and put out a negative
It's already
sentiment.
there. And that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah,
Go there, vote up stuff you believe in. If there is an opinion you have to share, even if it's a small opinion, you can share it. There's someone in there who said, like, I have 30 mega hash. I like that, and that's okay. Like you can share your opinion there, and it shows community sentiment, and that's what's missing a lot, because we as a miners are also a bit of a bubble. Like we talk a lot about ourselves, and we know we are right, but it doesn't matter at all.
Oh, exactly.
And like even one of the biggest channels of us making an EIP and getting as far as that ETH developers share it. Yet, I have to be harsh, it doesn't matter at all.
Nope.
We have to make ourselves heard.
You're an asshole.
No,
You're
it's
an
honest.
exactly.
No, he's
They are
kidding. It
doing
makes sense,
whatever they
though.
want to do anyway.
It's honest.
So it
And on
doesn't
Friday,
No, it's right.
No,
It
you're
doesn't
the
matter.
opposite of an
please
asshole.
let me quickly finish. On Friday, he will be invited. And again, it's a big step that one of us is invited there. And Bits has
Yes.
done years of work to be on a level to
Yeah.
be invited there. I'm not dismissing that. I'm definitely not dismissing that. But that is a kind of arena where everyone has 2 minutes to present his opinion. And now I'm being harsh. Bits needs a 2-hour live stream to explain that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There will be 20. No, and I don't mean it harsh. There will be 25
no.
other people who are against it who also have 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So we need our community voice to be heard. So the only thing we really can do is go there, spread opinion, upvote stuff, and also be at the call and share our opinion. It's sad that it works that way, but that's how it is.
We have no choice.
If it even works at all, kind of, you know.
And it won't. Like, again, it's going to come down to our voice not being heard.
No, and
Fully.
it's kind of our voice
no-
will be the, you know, like the bad
that's-
one, you know.
Well, that's the end. The end goal is that, right?
Mhm.
The end goal is there's no more miners. Period. So it's just the fact of being from now till then. And that's it. And how it can be adventurous to us, and at the same time, make sure there's security on the network. That's it. It really is.
Yeah. Is it me who making the whole Discord shit?
I have no idea. Somebody has been blooping the whole
I'm
time.
trying to check my notification stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I muted mine, so I was thinking it was Neff, but I don't think it was him this time.
Right?
Maybe. Let's see.
I have cell phones, 5 tablets.
I think what we're all going to be watching with anticipation on Friday, seeing
Yes.
what happens, and hopefully he gets more than 2 minutes because he needs more than 2 minutes. I would
Yeah,
think
he really does.
as the champion of the EIP, he should definitely get more than 2 minutes. He should get an opportunity to fully explain the EIP. But again, we will see what happens.
Yeah. Most certainly.
Can't wait for that.
Just to put in a fun fact there. Did anyone see when BBT was, you know, having the discussion with Chris, you know, the girl? Oh my God, a company.
Oh, Christy Lee.
Got a girl?
Yeah. That was so funny. He was just talking and talking and talking. Yeah, so he probably needs a couple of hours. Yes.
Yeah. Carter, you get him on a topic, and
Yeah,
you
he's
just sit back and you just like,
Yeah, and relax. And
I'm
just
gonna
a
take
smoke
some notes
break.
here. Don't
Yeah,
mind
take
me.
some notes.
I'm witnessing
Guys,
greatness.
it's
Yeah.
not about making.
It's gotta go the same way though. You let Cardi and Christy go, they're gonna go off on their thing. You have to, you know.
And that is fine,
You know,
guys.
it's
but-
like 20 people in the meeting, and like after he's done talking, it's like 5 left in their chairs. The rest of them going to go like.
I know. Christy Lee is always like, "Oh God, I've got to go cook food. Crap, I gotta leave."
What
Oh,
I'm
that
hoping
was a
doesn't
funny
happen
one.
during
that
that
was really
meeting.
a funny one.
What I'm hoping doesn't happen during that meeting is that it becomes a pissing contest as to who the
Oh,
smartest
yeah,
person in the
exactly.
room.
Oh, wait.
Oh no.
I have a
It
point on
becomes,
that, but
it becomes I gotta prove
I didn't
I'm
even think
smarter
about
than
it like
BBT. It's not going to be good.
I didn't even
That's
think
what always
about
happens.
it like
That's
that.
what
Damn.
Or I don't want to
Max.
hear this. I'm leaving.
Right.
Right,
Max,
like the
did you
large,
hear-
like the large gray hoodie.
Yes, exactly, like the fucking large gray hoodie that you see there on the top right of your screen.
The one that's
To be top
not
left.
for Crypto Mikkel.
No, exactly. Gotta put his
I want to
fucking
jump
name on
in
it.
here for a second, and this will be now we are heading into Doom. When I start on that, Max, did you hear the EIP proposal of the original 1559 creator. It's not in the forum yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay, it will be fun. So I'll try not to go off too much.
Do it. You
I
got
will
the
read
floor.
it.
Do
okay,
it.
Even though
Aye, 100%.
all of you know my English is broken, but I still read it.
Do
In
it.
alignment with Ethereum's commitment to minimum necessary issuance, I've started analyzing how much we are paying for security. I'm considering creating an EIP to cut block rewards from 2 to 1. So let me just quickly jump into before I just leave you with that. That's the whole stupid minimum necessary issuance
I know.
narrative. That's another thing.
Yeah,
You can
but
go on that
when
in a
was
second,
that-
but
when
give me
was
a
that-
second. Give me a second.
Sure.
Just before we go on that, first of all, yes, reducing to 1 with EIP 1559 would be devastating. But just, you know, that my roots are in marketing and PR. It is a diplomatic PR move. We will have on Friday probably those two EIPs. One who will say, hey, let's increase to 3. And the other guy saying, hey, let's decrease to 1. And no, honestly. And the middle ground will be, we will do none of that. And if that
Exactly.
happens, we will only have 1559 and nothing happened. And all we talked about was for nothing. And that's just
probably.
a
probably.
simple political play.
What's
No,
up?
that's
what's-
the
Yeah.
probable. That's a probable outcome.
What's
for
the
sure.
EIP number for that one? Do you know?
It's not yet on the forum. It's just from,
Oh, okay.
you probably know Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is the one. And he's like gathering community consensus, but I see it as a viable strategy to just throw bits out, basically. Just invalidate everything he's saying. It's like 1 against 2. Okay, we can't have 1, we can't have the other. Okay, let's not
Just
do
keep
anything.
2. Yeah. Status quo with the
It sounds
Cancel it out.
stupid,
59.
that sounds sad, but that might be what it comes to. If it comes to his proposal, I mean, Eric's ones, let's just say ETH is fucked. Well, ETH
Well,
miners
I
are
was going to
fucked.
say, at that point, I'd say, why stop at 1? Go to 0.5. Let it
Oh,
burn.
we had that one.
Right.
That was an EIP that
Yeah, I
actually
know,
existed.
I saw that one.
Let's see if Silicon was the CEO was correct and there's only 10% of ASICs because that'll be all that's left if they do that.
Yep.
Which you know is not correct because that was also just a statement to mislead people.
Oh yeah.
There are other deals going on there.
Yep. He doesn't know the
Yeah, that's a good
independent
point.
private
You
manufacturers
know, I
and
need,
stuff.
I kind of wanted to people to be aware of that there is a counter proposal. That's an actual counter proposal. Bits one is just declared as one.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll
It
just
might-
cancel out.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, even it's not in the forum yet. People can't discuss on it yet, so it will probably
yeah.
just be written out shortly before it, then presented in a beautiful narrative,
Yeah.
and they might just cancel each other out.
Yep.
That's
Well,
I
I will
would say
keep-
middle ground. Best case is Bits gets through. Worst case is he gets through.
I will.
Yeah.
I will keep an eye on
Yeah, I wanted.
the agenda for
Last
the meeting
come
on Friday and see if that leaks its way in. So far, last time I checked, it wasn't on the agenda.
Okay. And I also wanted, because I think you have the better connection, make Bits aware that if it happens, he has some arguments for that. Because it can be just a punch in the face, because when I read it, it was a fucking punch in the face. Excuse me, cursing.
Well, you are
Now you
curse
can sleep
mining,
tonight.
so
Curse mining.
Tonight it's almost morning over in Europe. you know.
Yeah, morning,
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is. But I mean, you
4
can
a.m.
sleep now. Like, you,
No, honestly, that was one night that kept me awake. Just reading that and seeing that. Honestly, I'm being honest here. That things
No,
matters
I-
to me. I can't help it.
I know.
And just reading the community answer and how the consensus gets formed, you know, that's like, I'm an Austrian guy, so that's 1938 here, what's happening in parts. Sorry for being that harsh, but that's how narratives
No,
get
man,
spun
you deserve.
in an extreme way.
yep.
And
I
we
think
as
we all
miners-
agree with
and
that.
I'm also a user on the other side, so I have stakes in all of this, but
Yeah.
we as miners get disenfranchised hard. But you know why? Because it's easy to use as a scapegoat,
Yes.
because
Especially
we are
when
not
there's new money coming in.
that too, but we are also not in these kind of, mostly not in the platforms they are using. We have our own beautiful communities, and they would envy us for the communities we have of people helping each other all around the world. I don't even have to start on that. But these are other platforms, and these are VCs pumping their bags.
Yep.
That's another world, and it's easy to use a minor escape. That's what's happening. And let me just, there are evil miners. There are, excuse me again, asshole mining pools who do extract, who do abuse all the things. But you
Just another
people,
story.
Yeah, but you people in the stream know that we get generalized as one evil group of people.
Yep.
And that's just wrong.
Yeah, that's
We have the guy from one GPU earning a little bit to 10 to 50 to, I don't know, Red Panda mining how much he has. You know, we are a different, we are all individuals, but we are all what if Tupo said in the cat herders calls, we are all stupid apes not able to use a wallet. We are all just dumping what we mine, and that's the consensus. Evil miners.
I lost my shit when I saw that. I was like,
yeah.
It's like all we do is dump. Well, I wasn't,
problem
but
is
I can start now.
Yeah,
That's how
tomorrow.
That's how you get
I
us even
mean-
further, and it happens to me too. Because
Oh,
when you
thanks.
read that, you get emotional, and it happens to
yeah.
me too.
Yeah, for
And then
sure, for sure.
Then we react in emotional ways too, and
Yeah.
that again gets used against us. So
Sure.
that's just how, sadly, how PR works, and how to fuck one group of people over. I have to say it like it is.
It's
well,
true.
F2 Pool is all about.
Sometimes we make it easy for them, as I have to say it harsh as well. Sometimes we make it easy for them too.
But at least we're trying, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're communicating. And Ethermine was really cool when I don't know who it was that reached out to them in the middle of that stream, and they said, "We're on board. If you want to go ahead and throw it our way, we can handle it." And that was cool that they came back and said that. You know, the pool. If we talk to the pools, I think pools will get on board and communicate with us more. But as an individual miners, I don't think we talk to the pools enough to voice our opinions or discussions with the pool themselves, because we don't really see an avenue to discuss with the pool itself.
I mean, has anybody actually had talks with Ethermine pool or devs? No.
No, the only thing I had to talk, Buda is on the 1559 channel on the ETH R&D channel, and he has links to Ethermine. And the only thing I checked with him was on the Panda call when he was talking about doing this. I checked with him and I said, "Hey, can you guys handle the hash rate if all of a sudden there's a huge spike?" And they were
That's
like,
it.
"We can handle the entire hash rate. Don't even worry about it."
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we had checked with them on that. That's all though.
And
gotta
there was no other talks or nothing.
Yeah, I gotta
Right?
say that's
Because
why
that's
I was
how a
critical
pool.
to-
That's how a pool reacts.
Yeah, the
Actually,
pool's like,
no,
"I don't care, bring it on. More money for us,
Yeah.
right?"
for sure.
Yeah, but I have to be safe. If I would be an attacker, I would say the same thing. Just not that Ethermine.
Oh,
is
I'm not saying Ethermine.
Me
would
neither.
Have,
But
no,
I also think that there should be more research from our end as well. Definitely.
for sure, because we're the end user.
Hardly any.
Hey,
I mean, we
Yashnik, I put the link to the agenda for the meeting on Friday. So it's going to be something for everybody to keep an eye on to see if it changes.
Where's this?
I'll put it.
It's in the chat of the Zoom call. You want to put it on there? I don't have access to put it in the
Oh,
chat.
and okay.
All right, my links.
You know, the irony would be somebody taking this agenda and setting up as an NFT. Yeah, we don't use we're not users of the network. We don't know how to do this.
That is a good point, though. I'm taking a screenshot of this to make sure I can see that this is where it is right now and to see what might change.
Here's mining. Some very good
Insight.
insight thoughts, my man.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Very glad you came on to talk with us and join us in this.
Even though
Thanks
this
for having
guy,
me.
this
Thanks
guy
for
was
having
gonna,
me.
he was about to go to sleep, and I got him to 3 hours ago to join our little chat before this stream.
I have to be honest, it's
Fine, but I was so-
4:30 here a.m.
Oh shit!
And now he can't go to sleep because he's fired up.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Pretty much,
we got
yeah.
him fired up, obviously.
Honestly,
but
I-
he got his voice heard. You know,
I
I will
started
share
going
the story how this happened. I actually wanted just casually have a drink with Yashnik and Nuffy to calm down from exactly those discussions because they
I
ran me
know.
up so much.
and you were warned. You
Then
were
kind
you
of
were
started
being-
up again, and now I'm here. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, Curse,
Like I said,
there's nothing to calm down with when it's coming
No,
to
I know,
me and
I
Josh.
know. And I will
I
speak
mean-
no
Hello!
filter shortly again, because I know there are some of my people here too listening. You know, I'm very riled up on this topic, and I honestly sat down and tried to record a video on that, and I failed. I recorded 3 or 4 sentences. I was like, holy crap! And then you guys know me. I just have B-roll under my corner. Fuck, what
we
will I
still
do for
love
half
you,
an hour?
Curse. We
Like
still
no,
love you.
like no.
problem.
So I realized no, but it's still good to talk. Like honestly, I've typed my fingers bloody on Twitter, and I'm glad to, and I will do it again.
Yeah, just take another rig and everything. is-
Crypto Z in the chat says Ethermine, other pools pay 1.0 GUI and TX fees when sending TXs to miners. His opinion is this is malicious activity when they fill blocks with almost 0 fee TX and leave the other TX in the memory pool. Caution in trusting pools is to be considered.
How
I
to
agree.
explain that in an easy way for people that doesn't understand all of that?
So
No, but just
All
to
the
be
I
mining
like,
really
pools-
understood what he said.
all
Yeah,
mining
but-
pools pay one GUI to send all their transactions, and all the mining pools have gotten together to collude that they will only charge 1 GUI on mining payments. That's the only thing that gets it.
Instead of normal transactions. So normal transactions stay in the mem pool. There's
Right.
a few that don't. Flex pool is one that doesn't do that, and there are a few others that don't. But it's a standard practice. Now what's interesting, and this is a good thing about 1559. Again, not everything is bad about 1559.
Right.
Oh,
That practice will end. In fact, Ethermine is talking about they're figuring out a way to actually put their payments in a layer 2 solution so that they can pay out actually more frequently at a lower cost.
Crypto now fees.
you did just.
Faster. Anyway, sorry, Max. Go
That
ahead.
took some
That's
time.
all right. I don't know if everybody heard that, but yeah, Ethermine
Please repeat
is
it,
is going to pay out, or they're looking into ways of paying out in layer 2, especially when 1559 comes, because they don't want to pay layer 1 prices.
Nope.
Yeah.
What were
Absolutely.
you saying, Yashnik?
What do you mean?
You got quiet.
I can get quiet.
It was because
You-
he looked
you
at
just
that large.
laughed,
He looked
pointed
at
at
that
it,
large gray
and then you
hoodie
just
back
went-
there and had
Nah,
to leave.
I just like
Nah.
yeah, I should can't sit still for 10 minutes, man.
Say what?
You can't sit still.
No,
Right.
I know.
No, because I need to.
He's all fired up over there.
I have a hockey game going on.
Oh god.
Oh God! So his
always a hockey
You
His-
don't have a hockey game going on because that red light would be going
always
off in the
a
background if
hockey
there
game.
was.
No, the red light is dead. It doesn't work with my phone anymore for some reason.
Ah,
Yeah, I gotta call somebody. I gotta get a hold of some
right,
These
right.
guys.
It sounds like his maple syrup's boiling.
It's all ghost from last night. Anyways, continue on. Cursed Mining, do you have any closing thoughts?
It's the flashing EIP 1559 on the screen that's getting them all hot. It's making everything boil in there.
Right.
I really don't give a fuck. As long as my 12 or my 1310X series cards can mine ETH,
You don't care.
I don't care.
Exactly, and 90% of the rest of the world is in your boat.
Exactly.
Yeah, kind of.
What kind of stuff?
And if it's not profitable, it's kind of I can buy cheaper cards. So
No, I'm gonna sell my cards
yeah, to me,
to gamers.
like no, to
Yeah,
me.
I'm a certified gamer. You can sell them to me, all of them.
yeah, actually, it's like sold his entire mining farm, what, twice now?
yeah, or third, fourth time or something.
No, I cycled. I'm good.
Yeah, but you
My
can't
plan
cycle.
executed
I just
perfectly.
want like 50 cards. Is that too much to ask?
No, I mean, I can't. Like, when's your birthday? I don't know.
Yeah. August.
My birthday's
August.
coming up.
It's no problem. I take them. Just send them. It's no problem. I send you some cards back, some 580s.
If we have to fucking start mining fucking conflux, I'm gonna be in a fucking flux.
Okay.
I mean,
There will be plenty of things to mine. The
Yeah.
key is that those
Okay,
people
let's-
with the
let's-
highest
Aeon-
muscle power.
Aeon, Aeon
people.
can be that coin, maybe in the future.
You got plenty of coins. You got
The future.
You got Aeon, you got hell, you even have Ethereum
Sorry,
Classic.
no.
There's
Yeah, kind of
plenty of
Ethereum
places to
classic.
put hash rate out there that
Yeah, but
will
to-
be
but to
profitable.
say-
It'll
yeah,
phase out the people with the the highest OPSEC.
Yeah,
you know.
but just to
Hey
discuss
guys,
it.
we're
What-
talking
what-
too loud.
What do you
We're talking too
people
loud. What
think?
if ETH devs are listening right now and saying, "Oh, they don't care. They can just go fucking mine conflux or
And,
Or Aeon,
and that's something that even Bitsby Trippin has put out there. There is no contract obligation between us and the devs.
Exactly.
course not.
We can do whatever we
can do
want at the end of
whatever
the
we
day.
want. Yeah.
Which is why I said from the beginning, when the proposal for the 51% thing came up, do not pull your hash off of ETH, because all that's going to do is weaken the network, which is not what we're trying to do. We don't want to weaken the network. We just
but
want
it's
to
not.
We just
It,
wanted
it'll
to
never get to that point.
We just
We'll
wanted
never
to
get to that point.
We just wanted to demonstrate that we could harness a good network effect.
Potentially, but
Potentially,
that's
yeah.
not even going to happen.
It would be very difficult.
Yeah,
It would be very
Yeah, it
difficult.
would.
yeah,
And
because
very
you'd have to talk somebody like Bitsby Trippin to move to reprogram all the rigs he has for 51 hours. That's an astronomical amount of work, even for
It's not hard in Hive. He's got he's got all the stuff on Hive.
right.
Cool in Hive
Just
is-
apply
I mean,
the
it's
flight sheet.
doable. I mean,
Yeah.
it's doable. But why would you go? Why would anyone go through that effort? Right? There is no need for that.
Oh, but
But
It's
the
just
point
a fact
is to be made.
It's not a big deal. Even
I'm
though-
already at Ethermine, so I didn't. It wasn't a big deal for me. But
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I think who would get hurt more on that is Nano.
Yeah, but for sure, for me, it's like I have AMD cards and I don't fucking want to mess with them because they are fucking unstable if you mess with them. If you change pool, everything is going down. If you change the fucking comment, one line, everything is screwed up. So if
Right,
it
code
works,
43,
just let it
it's
stay where it
borked.
is. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just got lucky. I'm at Eat Pool from before.
You
So
decided that
VTech 2 Lifer Hive doesn't suck. It's actually some pretty good software, dude.
I was really
yeah. Hive is good, but when you start changing things with 100 AMD cards, thing is stuff just goes wild, you know.
Oh yeah, you can do that at anything. I mean, it's just unfortunately mining is not a simple thing.
No,
It
exactly.
takes some intelligence.
And we're small fries, guys. Like, you don't think we're big mining farms here.
No,
Even
exactly.
BBT is not a big mining farm at all.
No, it's not. And,
No.
but
So-
as
I mean,
said,
you,
I
500
could just feel it. For me to just do something with my 100 cards, I would consider for BBT with 2,000 what card, 2,500 card, it would be a, yeah, I don't want to say that live even, a hassle to say it in a good way, you know.
No, I think I've cursed enough today.
Even if it's simple in Hive OS to just change one command and everything is, yeah, we're happy, rainbows, butterflies, but it's not like that. If you have like 2,500 Nvidia cards, the story is kind of different because they not like, you know, reacting the same way. But AMD cards, oh my god, to say it, please, you know.
That's why I don't have any.
That's
Yeah.
nice, at least some
So you
tech talk
don't
too,
you don't
between all
know
the
my
politics.
feeling, you know, Yashnik. So you're out of this discussion.
So I'll be back.
Going to check on his maple syrup.
Yeah.
Hey, I happen to know you're paying with the AMDs. I got 580s, but I don't know. I don't have really any issues now that I understand overclocking it and undervolting them, and I've modded them, and yeah, they're a little bit more of a learning curve.
Yeah. And for me, that's fun because I like that part of it. I don't. It's the same. I don't buy a fucking iPhone. Okay, don't hate me for this, but I don't buy an iPhone. I buy something I have to fucking do something with to get it to work my way. And the same is like AMD cards. They are cheaper. At least they was cheaper back in the days when I was buying them, because Nvidia cards was like, you know, fucking expensive. And it was like, I buy AMD cards and I don't mind, you know, tweaking them, doing stuff with them, BIOS modding them, etc., etc. But it's like when you do this amount of change, it's like, screw you. You have
so talking about the change and stuff. So you know,
can I throw going very quickly something in? It's like a very good analogy for like Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain. Ethereum is AMD.
Yeah, POV.
And Binance Smart Chain is Nvidia.
Yeah.
It all has their problems. You can't change a fucking thing on Nvidia, and the overlords will decide if they cap your card or not.
Yeah.
But on AMD, you can like undervolt, do everything. You can change the BIOS, whatever. But now we have people to deciding for us, so that's not too much. But I just found it funny at the moment. But I'm also drinking tea, which I'm usually not. So cheers.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good. With Nvidia, it's like plug and play. I say it, and AMD, it's like for the a little more advanced people, if you could say it. Like
yep.
Yeah.
So I'm not advanced.
So there's so I mean for all you know, and that makes even worse for all of the AMD mining places that are on ETH too, because they've got all of that research, and especially some of the leaders on the AMD mining, they've got research and development on making the best BIOS mods for the cards, optimizing the miners, because you know the bigger mining facilities are who's paying for the mining software to be developed the way that it is.
Yeah. It's for me. As I said, I had a lot of 4 GB cards, and they are like useless on ETH right now.
I mean,
and
my E3 uses Gminer. My ASIC from Bitmain uses Gminer.
But as I said, all my 4 GB cards are standing on ETC right now, and I have to be honest, I don't believe that much in ETC at all. But it was the easy way to switch them over to ETC right now. But in the long term, I probably want to switch to Ravencoin. I'm not sure.
Snaps! We got the Misfit
when the
mining
power
raid.
subsides.
Yo, thank you guys for being
but I have
here.
to do stuff, and I have to do like, because all my cards are like ETH BIOS
We got
modded
Tech
right now,
Shinji and Pocket
probably
Change.
they work on Raven, but still. But there's not a lot of information about how to tweak your AMD cards to do best on Raven.
Shaped.
So, but on ETH, there's another story, you know.
Let's talk about poker for a moment.
Yeah, let's talk about poker.
Ooh.
Yeah, something a little lighter.
Right. We're so serious over here tonight.
Oh, we're done with politics now.
I think we got some Misfit mining raid
Let's get
going
some
on.
Yeah, we got a
the
Misfit
people.
mining raid going on here.
Thanks for coming, guys.
So they missed
Yeah,
all the
let's
bad
get some
stuff.
FAs.
Welcome, guys.
Every chat right now. And we have no link to the poker tournament, and we got like 100 people watching.
Pocket Change has brought the chocolate covered crotch critters.
I'll fix that. I'll fix that.
Who the fuck we are poking? I don't know. There's. So, Jashnik, keep on.
Yep. It's
Tell us something.
coming. So yeah,
Hold on
there you
here.
go.
I can
There's
probably
a-
allow you to screen share here. Hold on.
Well,
Yeah, and I have to say something.
I'm not
it's the
going
same as
naked,
with
so don't-
Bitsbit tripping EIPs. People don't click on Google Docs because that's how you get fished. We have to find better ways to share shit. Honestly.
yes, but you can trust my Google Doc.
Yes, I know that, but other people
Alright.
don't.
There
cares
you
what
go. You
I
can,
trust
you can,
Bits ones too,
can-
but you know.
I just have to say one thing. If you are going into the poker tournament, when is it, Jashnik? For
April 10th.
April 3rd,
April.
April 10th.
Yeah, if you go into the poker tournament, and you don't win anything, you can buy a T-shirt that says loser. So it's a win-win anyway.
Right. And you can get all that good, that awesome shirt over at dogelord.com.
Exactly.
Don't delay, buy today. You can even get a cool hat like this, Crypto and Hot Rods. Oh, soon to be its own collection. Oh.
You should send me a T-shirt now, dude, just for saying that.
YouTubers on it, you know, we got all DCA in the middle, and got all the YouTubers on here.
Hey.
But yeah,
Is my logo on there?
Huh?
yes, it is.
Is
Okay.
it? What? Do I have a T-shirt with my logo on?
No,
Yeah.
no. The banner.
Oh.
We got we got Curse Mining's on here, Mining Cave, Serpent. No, I don't.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't even know I was on there.
I don't care.
Yeah, you're on there.
I'm just kidding with you.
Anyways,
Anyways.
I'm wearing that shirt around. I wore the microphone the other day.
I would return that shirt and get my fucking logo.
put the hoodie back on.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I can't put a hoodie on here. Are you crazy? It's
We got the Great Baldy.
Yeah,
Yo, he's like, I need another beer.
It's gonna be fun. April
I
10th.
just realized Cryptonoff is the same guy that was in the last poker tournament. Yeah, Cryptonoff is the same guy. Kind of. I'm not sure where you're going there.
Let the Canadian men talk.
That's a Canadian talk. Yeah, April 10th, 3:10 p.m. Eastern time. Savage Mind says he dozed off. He's sorry. He couldn't make the live stream. Ban. Anyways,
Too much fireball,
Warn.
banned.
and I was gonna say, you know, like
I
Savage
I'm not
Mind,
gonna-
Savage Mind made the graphics on the banner, so I just banned him. But anyways, it's fine.
Just ban him.
I'm good with that. I don't.
Yeah, that's the usual stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping everyone can join the Aeon Poker Invitational 3, number 3.
Yeah.
All to play on there, but as I said, I don't think I'll be in town on the 10th.
Well, you can play on your mobile phone. I mean, you just need the app.
In the tournament the first time.
Driving, that ain't gonna work out well for me.
Hey, Yashnik, how many people in the tournament the first time? Was it like 80, 90 people?
The first tournament there was 82.
Yeah.
The second one was 200 and something.
So
260.
this time we should really reach 500?
At least 4.
Probably.
At least 4.
400.
Maybe. I hope not. I mean, I hope not.
I want to win this shit. Exactly.
Right, 400 people
Yes,
2
man.
days later. Longest
Yes, man,
live
tell us
stream
more.
ever.
2 days later.
Sorry, cursed mining. What?
Tell us more. How can we participate? What can we do? What can we win? Can other people
You just
participate?
have to play. Don't care about that.
It's open to the community, anyone. So, I mean, even if
Anyone.
you are not part of blockchain or crypto and whatsoever, but you can play and participate and get to know crypto in that sense because you're going to be forced to if you win anything.
Right?
So yeah,
Yes,
it's a good entry point.
First place is 20,000
I'm just
Aeon.
playing a bit interview here. Yeah, tell us more about
20.
the prices.
20,000 first place with $300 gift card from dogelord.com. Don't delay, buy today.
And you can get a shirt
and
like
a
this.
shirt, a winning shirt.
That's
Or
not
a losing
saying
shirt,
so,
or a
you
losing
know?
shirt.
Or a losing shirt.
Whatever you
get,
want.
You get a shirt.
Yeah.
And then the prizes go down from there. 20,000 Aeon is like over $4,000.
That's
Yeah,
even
so-
more than I got.
So the prizes have doubled from the last one,
Whew.
and also the Doge Lords prizes have more
Oh my
than doubled. They tripled or more.
So
I mean-
I'm a bounty, and if you are the person that causes me to go broke in the game, You get 500 Aeon plus a $30 gift card. Oh,
4 out of 6 people here.
come
are
get it.
bounties.
Come get
so
me. Come on.
The price
I'm gonna
pool
win.
from
Mine.
the last tourney has changed also. Whereas the last tourney was top 25, this one is top 30, with that double prizes and the bounties. There's 13 bounties this time, and possibly be 14 soon. Anyway,
The bounties, actually.
they all get average 500 Aeon and a $30 gift card to dogelord.com.
And yes,
what do we have to do for a bounty? Tell us.
You just have to knock somebody out, like yourself, who doesn't know how to play.
And suddenly
Oh.
becomes
Yeah,
some-
he's right. So basically, you just have to throw someone like me out or other people that are on the list.
right, you got to take.
And
You
then
have to
tell
take
Yashnik,
our last
And you will
dollar.
win something.
Right, you have to take our last
got-
virtual dollar.
I mean, the first tournament I finished. I
You
finished in
last
71st place out of 82. I mean, I was one of the first out.
Right,
And
and
whoever won that-
Yashnik thinks he's special because he thinks that he should be worth 1,000. I'm just.
Well, yeah, I'm hosting the fucking shit. I mean,
You see this? He thinks he's special over there.
Yeah,
and
it's always been
myself and Ian Chan from the Open Application Network. Yes, we have
It's kind of a princess, you know.
bounty, and I'm gonna wear my princess T-shirt. Stuff.
Say we're right.
That's why I put myself in that position to be worth more, because I am
Oh my
stupid,
god, you're killing me right
putting
now.
myself.
I just hear blah blah blah
Because you're
prima
also
donna.
organizing all of this shit.
Well, I can say from experience, I finished 4th in the first tournament, and the last
Yes,
tournament I was out in 20 minutes. The second
Yeah,
tournament.
Right,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so,
I don't
like,
remember the
no,
first
you did
tournament.
great, Max, and thank you for reminding me. You did great, and I hope you do great in the third
Yeah, I'm
one.
glad I'm not a bounty. Thank you for not making me a bounty. I
I
appreciate
think
it.
No, he
The
makes
next
me a
one you will
fucking
be a
bounty,
bounty,
dude. I didn't even ask
so-
for it. He's like, yeah, you're a bounty now. I'm like,
Well,
great.
you asked for it,
Fucking
now you
put-
are. But I mean,
put-
Max, you're
put
gonna
a-
be the next one.
Put a
I mean, the
bullseye
fourth-
on my fucking back. How dare
The
you?
fourth Aeon Community Invitational, and there's going to be a fourth.
But you know, Max,
Max, you will be a bounty,
Max,
and you will be number 14 or 15.
Oh,
or
you see
whatever.
that, Max?
Max, you
You're
can
now a
put out
bounty.
the
He just put a
bounty
target
yourself
on you,
because
dude.
The first tournament, I turned my wife into a bounty because she was better than me, and she had to pay her own bounty. So that's probably not. That's why she's not living here anymore. But yeah, you know,
I'm glad you
know
said
it
it.
is.
Don't make this Aeon related here. It has nothing to do with Aeon.
no, nothing to do with Aeon for sure. I see those eyes, you know.
I know, I was just kidding.
Man, I hope she's not listening to this.
Oh, I hope not.
Anyways, it's a
But
good
I'm
time.
screwed anyway. So
We all know it's a good time. It's
Yeah,
all
it's
It's
all
definitely a good time.
it's all about that.
Oh yeah.
And,
Although I will tell you what, the last tournament I had pocket aces. That's how I got knocked out. I was in a pissy mood the rest of the day.
I'm sure.
So pissed at me. Like, if you're gonna do another one of these tournaments, I don't want to be around.
I think it's also to just repeat that honestly everyone can participate, because last time I was late too, you know. But I was in there in the live stream, yes, but then people asked me like, why are there so many people? And like, everyone can register for this and participate.
Yeah, I missed it by
So that's
1
important.
minute.
It's
1 minute. Would have been the tournament. 1 minute.
You have 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
yeah,
Sign up.
2 weeks.
You say, I
And
don't
you're
have
1
enough
minute
money
late.
in my account. Guess what? You have 2 weeks to hit the add money every single day.
For
So
free.
you would have enough.
For
but
free.
yeah,
I mean,
maybe,
I
Yashnik,
think
you
it's-
didn't talk about that money aspect. Like, is it play money? Do
It's
people
play
need to,
money.
like, tell them?
Yeah.
Oh
Or
yeah,
you
yeah.
probably
Like
just
there's
have
no,
to,
there's
like,
no.
you know, share this everywhere so we can get the most amount of people in there.
Yeah.
And of course, in the end, you have to see all our pretty faces in the live stream, and that should be our that should be the price itself, you know.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it is.
all you need is to it's free. Everything's free.
Yeah.
There's no actually no money to be put in by anyone, and the prizes are for real. So just so you know, like all you need to do is download the app, put it on your desktop, your phone, pokerstars.net, and just play and have fun. It's all about having fun. It's all about awareness into the crypto sphere. It's not about Aeon. I mean, it is Aeon, but I mean, what you do with that Aeon is up to you. And but yeah, it's all about crypto and the community involved.
And it's a great community.
It is.
Definitely.
You know, Vertcoin has done a lot of stuff in the last like 6 months. I don't know if anybody's been watching.
I'm happy that they finally rolled out Vert Hash, but it did not. It did not get people. There was enough people that left because of the 72% mining hash rate that was dominating Vertcoin for a while.
Yeah, I mean they're off of all exchanges. So
Nefarious, you jackass. I just saw it now. Sorry. Fucking jackass. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't look okay.
I am okay.
Broad shoulders.
Okay, you can lie to the rest of the people, but not to us. You know?
Oh, that is hilarious.
That's nothing. I can show you other memes.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
exactly. Just go and have a smoke and just.
No, not yet. No, I'm good.
That's what he posted in chat. Everybody, I just showed it on screen.
You asshole.
No, so feel.
Curse mining, you are not to be trusted. I agree.
Yeah,
I
I said
agree.
that.
You know, as a Canadian, you know, I could take it all, like, and then I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I'm sorry.
You have to.
Sorry, guys.
Well, it was
But I can take it. But I can take it.
somewhere.
And I can dish it too. Like, I don't dish it because I'm Canadian. I'm just a nice guy. But yeah, like, play an attorney, have some fun, win some Aeon, win some Doge Lord apparel.
You can sit
And,
there and there's a chat box. You can talk trash in there. It's awesome.
And again, yeah, and again, there's 13 bounties. So, like, if you knock any one of these assholes in this chat, except for Max.
I thought you're making him a bounty now.
No,
next
well-
tournament. Next tournament.
Well, I mean, you
Things
can
can
do it
change.
right now. I mean, things can change this very second. You know, we could put a
Say
think
this
about
we
it.
could paint a
I don't
target
hear
right
you.
on his
I
back
hear
right
you.
now.
You know what?
Max,
No.
if you're not a bounty, I put a bounty on you. So
Oh, geez.
that's no problem.
So yeah, there's another
There you
thing.
go.
Like, it's an open community thing.
I put 500 A.
You know,
on
we-
bounty.
it
doesn't have to be on the list.
Problem.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
being
no,
kind,
no,
you
Crypto
know.
Nucky
I'll be the secret
put
bounty.
his
Is that what you're
wife as a
saying?
bounty.
No. You
He
see,
put his wife as a bounty for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
for sure.
So-
and
so-
she actually won the prize. Was it fourth
Yes.
place or something?
Right.
And she had to pay her own bounty. So I didn't.
Yeah, I
get
know,
it.
and you caused that shit. You know.
right.
You
And,
said-
what Max fails to realize, this is like mining, because this is all done for the mining community. You know, we have to have consensus, and I think consensus says that he's a bounty, right?
Exactly. Even
At
if
this
you,
point-
even
at
if
this
you know
point-
it or not, he's a bounty.
All right, bring it on.
all right, yeah.
Peer pressure.
You should be in the
involvement.
you should be in the ballpark with the rest of us. You know, you're not letting easy out of this. You know.
Right.
So I'm gonna send you a message there, Max, with some copyright infringement stuff,
Okay.
and then we'll go
You
from
right?
All right, sounds good.
there. I'm gonna put you in. You're
Okay.
the 14th. The 14th.
It
14
didn't look right
bounties.
anyway. It was uneven. It wasn't.
Right.
It was an unlucky 13.
know.
Send me your whatever your main point of contact would be for a public user. Send me that. If it's
Okay.
Twitter or YouTube or whatever, let me know.
Hey, Nefarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, to answer a question in the chat.
Nefarious will be on next year. Sorry, Crypto Nuppy. Go ahead.
Shut up.
Oh, good luck, Simon Future. He's like, I just put my first NTF
I mean, if
on
Nef-
Rarible for 5.5 ETH. Good
I mean,
luck.
if Nefarious can get me a 3060 Ti tomorrow at, whatever store you guys
Ban
have there.
Yashnik. Ban.
Ban Yashnik because it comes to me.
Yeah, he banned himself. So no problem. But no, Nefarious. That's your chat in the live stream. It's coming so late at night for you to. Yeah, I can speak for myself. It's Yashnik's fault most of the time, but this is kind of normal for me right now. And I don't know about cursed mining, but he's been dragged down to this rabbit hole as well. So
It's only 5 a.m. in the morning. It's not so bad.
yeah, I know it's the same for me. Oh my God, are we in the same region or something?
We are in the same time.
Yeah, I know. We are screwed. I know, but
Right.
Yep, that's why I just kept pouring, honestly. But
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I
Oh
really
my God, I
enjoy
need
it.
another
I really
drink.
enjoy it.
So what's the price of Bitcoin in the future? Because for you, it's already tomorrow.
yeah, we are 6 hours in front of you.
Can I make a guess? Can I make a guess?
When I was talking to Yashnik, like in 31st of December, it was like, what the fuck, are you still in 2020? I'm in 2021. It's
Right.
great
If
over
you
there.
talk about Bitcoin with us, is it considered insider trading?
Yeah, probably. That's
Well, guys, we are technically at the all-time high. We're testing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I already hit it earlier today.
Yeah, we hit.
We don't share that. Me and Cursed Mining don't share that because it can ruin the market and everything.
Right. I know. You want to know? I want to know the market in Australia. I mean,
Wasn't the King of Norway the one that just got leg surgery, so he's like staying out of the limelight right now? Is it Norway?
What?
Was the King of Norway, the King of Finland, where he stepped down for major surgery? He just had surgery.
I don't know. The King of Norway is like 120 years old, so he will probably die tomorrow. So I don't know. It's probably Finland. We blame it on Finland. No problem.
It's always blamed on Finland.
Yeah, just blame it on Finland.
Or
because
Sweden, whatever.
They
I was gonna
don't
say, I thought you guys hate the
understand
Swedes.
Anyway, so.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that back then. But not getting into that now.
I'm getting another drink, so yeah. Yeah, you guys talk when I'm gone.
Serpent's video card. I needed this for therapy.
right.
April 10th at 3:10 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern is when the live stream is going to start on DCA Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the Google Doc.
When I was leaving the room, the only thing I heard was therapy, and I completely understand it if the 36 people in the chat need therapy after this, but
Maybe. There's 36 people in the
This is my
chat?
therapy, so yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
No, not needing therapy. This is my therapy.
Yeah, this is my yeah, exactly.
I think this is everybody's theory.
I called Brian. I was hotter than a hornet, man, because I was like, I read through the Discord chat, and I was already riled up as I was from getting yelled at from a fucking store manager, and then I read the Discord, and I got more riled up. I called Neville, like, dude, I was gonna go live, but I'm like shaking. I'm so furious right now. Like, I haven't come up and publicly put my face on any of my words. I've just been responding to YouTube videos, so it's been like this quiet, like, I'm quietly trying to not lose my shit on this fucking idiot in this chat on this video.
To just calm you down, I think I just screwed up because this is vodka.
Yeah, but I don't drink
Nice.
because I got issues. I can't drink. So
And if
Anyways,
We all
I
got
mean,
issues, my
there's been an augmentation of volume of viewers for any channel. If
Oh, we
you've
got
been
Red
looking
Panda in
for
the
the past
house,
couple
he
weeks,
Came home.
sure. I mean,
Drink.
this tonight has more viewers than normal, and last night.
Oh, we got
same
Red
thing.
Panda.
And what I'm saying is
Don't join
that
us, you're-
we're now entertaining ETH devs. so you can hear us, guys. I know you're here.
Just send the link to Panda so we can get in there and just smash on all of us because we are this small and he's that big and you know everything like that. No,
Yeah.
I just like to fuck with that guy.
I have enough
Red Panda is the
EIP
greatest.
powder still left in me, so I'm ready.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready. Let's get
Actually,
him.
Red Panda's gonna join any second.
That's nice.
If he's in the chat, he has to join.
I haven't been like harassing him for a couple of weeks now, and I really feel like I have a, you know, like I need to get something out.
You need some Red Panda love.
Yeah, some Red Panda, yeah, love if you call it that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, no, it's not gay or anything. I'm just saying.
No,
Oh,
it's
we
not
we
gay.
got FAs getting dropped in the chat. We got
Yeah,
we got
FAs.
FAs in the
FAs.
chat. Oh gosh, oh gosh, because
Drop it.
DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
It's not the same when.
I know. I'm not Mr. Anderson, but I am a good
You
substitute.
did a good one for sure.
That was great.
I don't say it was bad, but kind of.
Red
nice.
Panda needs to join the live stream.
Hey, Nemesis, do you still have the GIF I made of the panda flick?
Yeah, dude, I love that.
Can you send that to me because I lost it? Can you send it
Oh
to me?
shit! Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make that an NFT.
Huh?
Pronto.
Yeah,
Make it an
we make
NFT
it an
pronto.
NFT and we sell it for like
Yes.
200 Ethereum.
Right. Well, we'll make 10 of them, and that's it.
Or 5 of them. I don't care. You just sell it.
Okay, 5's better.
Yeah.
Only 21. In commemoration of Bitcoin.
First mining. What did you
Yeah.
this conversation?
As I said,
To
just
NFTs, I will ask you can still buy my crypto kitties from 2017. If you want. I still have enough of those.
How many kids is
Okay,
Red Panda
bam,
gonna have?
good
Is
one.
what the
Bam,
question is,
bam,
right?
bam, bam, bam.
And since ETH was
Is he
below
gonna have one kid?
$2 back
Is he gonna have
then, I
one?
think I paid like between 1 and
You know,
for them,
and nobody
so
and
if you
nobody
want, no?
blamed you as a crypto kitty collector for breaking ETH. It was still the miner's fault.
That's a good thing. I'm never complaining because I'm on both sides. Like, I was farming freaking mooncats like yesterday. I don't know if any of you got that.
To
We
say
got
it this way,
actually people CPU mining for rescuing cats from the moon, which can then be minted into an NFT. And I thought, fuck it, let's spend. That's why gas went up yesterday. If anyone of you is curious, it was mooncats.
trading on crypto
Oh my god!
I just
He's
have-
serious!
I'm serious, but long story short, they rediscovered it. It was a project from 2017 and actually the second NFT project in existence.
Oh
So I
my
thought,
god.
oh, why not spend
That's
few
why
good-
I
good
saw
dinners
all the
on gas
Mooncat
because I know
stuff yesterday.
Yes.
Oh
I
god.
can do a video on that if you like.
Oh
but long
my
story short,
god.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought if
Put a
I
video.
spend some gas, all of us will earn it for now. So I rescued some.
Oh my god.
It's funny, and now actually the dev came back. He's working on it. People are wrapping it, and let me check the price for. I don't even want to know.
So there you go. Who wants
I'll
to
tell you in 2
voice over
minutes.
like what crypto enough he's actually saying since he has us muted because he's on the phone?
Some Norwegian.
Somebody should capture that.
Right? They're over there talking shit about me right now. Let me take a drag of this cigarette.
I don't know.
here.
All I can think is the Italian job. The scene in the Italian job where the guy's like, he's in the car and the other guy's picking up the chick that's the cable person. And he's like talking and what that guy's saying. That's all I could think about with crypto Nuffy talking on the phone.
He's like really intense, and it's a real intense conversation.
It is a
He's
good
got his
job.
eyebrows moving.
Yeah,
He's
he's like,
smoking quicker
oh.
now.
I mean, what time
Steep.
is it?
It's like 5 in the morning for
5,
him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Over there,
I mean,
it's 5.
I don't know. What other calls are you gonna get at 5 in the morning?
His wife.
His
Well,
boss.
a booty call, one of the two.
Hey, we're all tech people. I think he's in IT, so yeah, it could be his boss.
Ah,
Right? going, "You're fired."
That's not fun to think of it that way.
5 a.m. on a Sunday. Let's give our IT guy a call.
He's like, "Boss, I can't come into work. I've been drinking all night. I've killed almost this whole bottle."
That fit perfectly.
So I'm looking at the DCA Adventure General chat, and Shink Diesel, I don't know who that is, said I somehow missed the large gray hoodie origin story. Can someone explain? And helpful crypto miner replies invitational number 5 volunteer as bounty. What the fuck, guys?
Actually, I have no idea what it's about either, but I just thought it has something to do with you, Yashnik, because it just...
It had everything to do with the. See, the very first Aeon Pool tournament.
That was only in the second, so...
It had a large gray hoodie as the prize, with the number 1 prize, right? Or was it number 2?
Yeah, I think it was number 2.
Okay, so Mikkel really wanted that because it was a large gray hoodie. He loves gray, and he wears large. So he's like, that large gray hoodie's mine. And then when the second tournament came around, he was like, Yashnik allowed it to be whatever size you wanted. And
There was there's no more large gray hoodies.
Right, and it wasn't no more of a large gray hoodie. It was now the same hoodie that Nefe's wears.
Nefe's, yeah.
And Mikkel's like, yeah, you get to win a hoodie as long as it's large gray hoodie. And then Mikkel giving him shit from there on forth, going he wants his large gray hoodie, and he still hasn't gotten one. So no pressure. I mean, you don't have to send him
it's right
large
there.
gray hoodie right there. You don't have to send it to him.
It is there though.
It's there, but it's theirs. It's there. Yeah. It's the wall's right now.
It's staying there.
Right. The wall owns that right now. This is to get Mikkel, all hot and bothered, right?
Yeah.
He's like,
I mean, it's got his name all over it.
But it doesn't mean he's gonna get it in his lifetime.
I said, there's the large gray hoodie, not for Mikkel.
Right.
No, it is his. It's his.
No, you need to put a sign on there that says not for Mikkel.
No, I know. I'm waiting for Nuffy's signs. I think he can hear me.
Yashnik, what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the signs.
The sign? Yeah, I'm making the sign, but I'm talking in the fucking phone right now.
Yeah, I know, but I need another sign now.
But you can't go to work because you've been drinking all night.
I need another sign, man.
I'll get back to you in a moment.
The large gray hoodie. We'll talk later.
Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had it right. 5 o'clock call in the morning. Yeah, it's definitely not work.
No, not sitting like that. That's not work.
No, definitely not.
Well, we had a really good discussion, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a great discussion. Would have loved to have Greg come on here, but he's got the little baby panda with him. So
he doesn't show himself for the baby, and he can talk.
And Savage Mind too. Like I know Savage Mind's probably in here.
He's like in Savage Mind's like, oh, I got up late, but I can't join.
Yeah, he's here. He's hearing us.
I see how it is.
Yeah. Yashnik's on. I don't want to go on because Yashnik's too much.
Right. Well, no, because Savage comes on and he doesn't say anything anyway, so.
See what happens, Savage, when you don't come on? At least if you come on and you don't say anything, we don't harass you.
But he's right. I mean, if he was on, then it'd be like.
We wouldn't even know he was there. He'd be like, "Oh,
no." I'd be like the narrative, right? It's like, what do you think about this or something?
Right, and you get him to say like 1 or 2 words, and he's back on mute.
But I mean, just like I did with Curse Money, right? Curse Money got his point across, and he did a great job, by the way.
Thank you for that, but or didn't even plan on that.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Perfect. It's perfect.
But I will be honest, I already talked to the guys before the stream, just that other people know I was recording the whole thing, and I will just quickly jump on that. I tried to record a video today on the whole EIP stuff, and my mining tubers, colleagues, and friends know that I get pretty riled up on that, and you people by now know too. And honestly, I stopped after 3 sentences. I stopped. I couldn't do my classical record a script, do a thing video. I just stopped. I'm too emotional on the topic, which just happens when you're... I'll be honest here, which I don't share too often. I'm mining since 2013. I've made all the mistakes you can do in crypto. And I've done a lot of good stuff you can make in crypto, and it has definitely changed my life. Definitely.
Yeah.
So
I think
everyone's things like that make me very emotional.
Where your stuff's going
For
through
sure.
too.
And I mean, I think we're all there, right? Like we all been touched by crypto, and especially the community and people like us talking right now is very important, and it's very important that it continues.
It's changed my life. I mean, I was such a heavy gamer before I got into crypto. I literally, I picked up crypto. I walked away from gaming. I haven't gone back.
I was about to put together a $65,000 drag racing motor whenever the wife was like, "Hey, you should look at Bitcoin." Yeah, I didn't have $65,000 anymore.
That's right. It was your wife that got you into
What
Bitcoin,
year was it?
right?
Uh-huh.
Well, one of my trading buddies, one of my clients / trading buddies goes, "I want to trade with you, but I don't have time for crypto. Why don't you take a look into Bitcoin?" I said, "Yeah, I've wanted to get into it for years, but I don't have the time." And I looked at Bitcoin in 2012, and I had too many distractions. He's like, "Well, here's a book. Take a look at it." I read the book, like, this book's garbage. I threw it aside, and, you know, I found digital gold, and, you know, that guy was so fucking entertaining. It pulled me in. And I was like, I want to follow, you know, everything I could. So I wrote down a plan and how I was going to get involved in crypto, and next thing I know, I'm at Digital Gold's house going, "You know what, dude? You got a personality. You should live stream." Like, I guess, whatever.
Well, we can always.
Double A is
You know,
like,
hail
that's a
the
good
king.
wife.
I mean, BBT is the king. Like when I
Oh, yeah.
when I fully got into crypto and started actually researching stuff, BBT was number one.
I like
No
what I
matter
liked
what.
about BBT was that you can actually like talk to him during his live stream, and he'll directly give you the where you need to go look to do your research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Crypto C. Shout out to Digital Gold. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
We
Like that
miss you,
dude.
Jerry.
Those
Damn it.
dudes.
Answer my
Yeah.
phone call. I'll call you.
Like I never laughed so much watching those videos.
There's nothing better than him running around that mining that warehouse in that uniform going, "I got so much room, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm gonna run in circles, man."
Or him watching Bitcoin hitting $9,000, and he's wearing the moon outfit. He's a spaceman.
It's just the antics, right? There's
Yeah.
the antics involved. It was so comical. I mean,
That are him throwing lighter fluid on the lighter and say, "Don't mine it a laptop."
Hey, Gandhi, shh with that shit. BitConnect 3.0. Shh.
So if we're on origin stories, I will share a conversation too I had with a friend. I rarely share that because it just hurts too much, but I will do now. It was
go
2000
ahead. You kind of remember. I mean,
We already drank enough, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It was 2010. A discussion with a friend of mine, and I'm not shitting you, it's almost the exact words, but imagine it in German, so it's sounding harsher. Yeah, you know, it's not worth to mine Bitcoin anymore with your BC, because now you have to leave it running for multiple days to get one. That was my start into Bitcoin.
Wow.
But I only really started in 12, 13.
My first
So
time I
because
was-
it took you had to run your laptop for 24 hours to hit a block, it wasn't worth mining no more.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That was the consensus. Yeah.
Compared to multiple blocks a day
Oh,
before.
I was here. First time I heard
That
of
was
Bitcoin.
2010. So
Yeah,
there is no, you know how often in crypto you say, I should have, I could have, I should have. That from the beginning deleted that shit from me. I've done so many mistakes I don't even want to talk about. I've lost more crypto than I can ever earn back.
Hey,
Honest.
hey,
But
hey.
no, honestly. But just that conversation makes it okay for me because, like,
Yeah.
you know, there's no, I'm fine with that, you know? That's why there is no.
Because we're all in the same boat.
There's
We're
no
all-
shoulda,
we're all
coulda
in the
mere anymore
I
in
mean,
my
I
head. You know?
lost thousands of dollars trading crypto before I taught myself how to trade crypto. Because trading traditional market versus trading crypto is two totally different animals. It really is. Especially when $1,000 spike can happen in 10 minutes. I mean, Jesus Christ.
little flash crash. Oh yeah, Wild West, Wild West.
Oh, we got a crash.
Oh no,
No.
we're down.
No, but hey, watch out. Tomorrow's Sunday. That's when we a lot of times will see those flash crashes.
Right. Especially on those 100x leverage exchanges. Whenever the exchange wants to liquidate a few people to make some money,
Yeah.
you're like, hey, we're not making enough money. Dump it.
Kraken's notorious for doing that, man. Kraken's like, oh, hey, yeah. So we're doing 20x on U.S. customers. Oh, we just dropped down to $200 ETH. Oh, or Bitcoin. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just get liquidated? Oops. Well, we're not going to pay you back, but that guy that paid $200 for Bitcoin, he can keep that. Oh.
Holy shit and caboodles.
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
You can't react like that and just say nothing.
Right.
let me
That's
jump
a
into there because
big
with
statement.
With the
I
frightening
can't not
stories,
say I have no financial advice.
I have to share it
You
here
don't
to
have financial
crypto.
advice, but you made an observation.
Right.
What's the observation that you just made?
It's too
Right.
late for you.
That's fine.
It's
Right,
FET.
right.
F-E-T.
Oh, got it.
Just to share these stories on stream too. There's
Sure.
CryptoZ saying, I feel your cursed mining. I have a wallet lost with about 500 Bitcoin from 2009 because I thought it doesn't make sense to make 1 USD a day with my laptop. Lord. Yeah, those are the stories, you know.
That's why
Oh
I
my
fired
God.
him. That's why I fired him like 10 times already. Because every time he told me that
That's-
story, I
That's the
fired
thing
him.
too. We all have those stories, and it doesn't matter if you
500
have.
Bitcoin. Holy shit.
Some people have this story who started in 2016 and they fucked everything up and could be on an island right now. It's fine. Everyone has that story in crypto, and that's fine
Yep.
too. You know, it really
Oh, yeah,
teaches
as long
you
as-
something about your own psychology. Honestly, it
Yeah, it does.
teaches you how to accept stuff. It teaches you how to live
Be-
on with stuff.
Exactly.
Honestly, with
Without
stuff
jumping
other-
off a
that
bridge,
makes, that
right?
makes me
Yes.
not feel so
Yes.
bad about getting scammed out
That's
of free
why
Bitcoin.
this community is so important.
with
Cur-
people
curse
who.
mining.
That's
That's why
if
this,
we wouldn't have
this
crypto, you know.
community is so important.
Yes, I agree. And if we wouldn't have crypto, you know,
Well,
these are
that'd be,
stories other people.
If I
Can't
didn't have crypto,
imagine.
I mean, like, fuck, I'd jump off a bridge if there was one around here. I'm kidding.
Oh, I've been there. I understand you, but it's fine. You just go on, make the next day better. You know.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, crypto is the future. We all know that by now.
Yep.
And that's why this family will keep on growing.
Yep.
Holy cow. I see what you mean.
I mean,
Yes.
Missed the boat.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you missed the boat.
Way missed the boat. But, hey, tomorrow there might be a dip.
No.
Dip's very small.
Oh yeah.
Very small. Yeah, I got lucky. I set up my stuff. We took a dip, bought into my position, and fuck, man. $600 later on a trade I started on Thursday. I was a high risk trade. I can't believe it.
I haven't done any high risk trades, but so I've been pretty lucky. I mean, it's a bullish market. It's pretty hard to lose money if you're careful.
Right.
But it's also a swinging market because percentage is so small for $1,000. So, well, what it was is that I looked at the disbursement dates and said, you know what, we're gonna have a rush up on Friday, and that's exactly what happened.
The trick is not to invest in a coin that you know is shit.
Yeah.
Because you can invest in it tonight and tomorrow morning and it could be shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even in a bull market.
Not
so much in a bull market, but I mean it can still happen.
We got one guy in Panda stock, and that guy, every time I turn around, I was like, oh look, I just made 5,000% in this coin. Like, when the hell did you invest in this piece of crap? And where did this come from? It's like, oh, I made so much money. I'm like, but winning, why? Where?
But you have to differentiate. There's trading and then there is investing. Two different things. You can make money on bullshit. You can make money on a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a bull market.
In a bull market, you throw a dart at a wall.
Nobody looks at fundamentals. Nobody looks at decentralization.
No, not at all.
Nobody looks at pre-mine. Nobody looks at VCs. That's the bull market, and those are cycles that repeat, and it won't last forever. But I actually do think this time is a bit different in terms of that it may last way longer.
It will.
It's good to have perspective on stuff
limitless combo. Yes.
But don't invest in a coin that's just started or whatever, and there's like 1,000 other projects that are doing the same thing. Because if you're doing that, your time is done. Like you're way too late.
I have a client who does trading for a living, and yes, he is investing. He said I can't afford Bitcoin, and he wasn't throwing money at Nem and I, and he decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start picking up some Bitcoin mining and investing. And so he started paying for some Bitcoin mining stocks, and he made some good mining last few months. So yeah, they are being very successful.
Yep. So
I mean, outside the let's say outside the 50, I don't know. What is, in your opinion, the top coins, right? What is your thought on that? Is it the top 20? Is it top 10? Is it top 50? Is it top 100 on coin market cap? Like, what is everybody's jurisdiction? And as for us right now, even that is tricky. Imagine a new person, right? Just like I was in the end of 2017. Sucks to be me, but
I picked 5 projects last year and said I'm gonna trade these 5 projects, and I've got a couple of trading channels I watch where they post stuff on Patreon. I'll grab on those, but I essentially just trade 5 coins because when you're trading and you learn the patterns of of a certain amount of coins, you're able to make profit. Doesn't matter what the project's doing.
Sure, as a trader, but many of us are not traders.
You have to differentiate. What's your definition of top? Do you mean top trading coins, top coins to make money, top coins to hold a governance token in, top coins you believe in the protocol, top coins as a payment method, top coins as...
I'm talking on protocol
level. It's endless.
I know it's endless, but for me,
that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it.
Yes, for sure.
Coin market cap. I trade VeChain all day long. I love that.
Man, I'm right there with you, Max.
Oh, VeChain is
about that.
Okay. VeChain is an amazing project.
Oh, it is, and it's China and Japan based, and they've done a lot of stuff. And it's a top 20 coin. It may never get past 15, but you know what? My God, that coin makes so much money because it's got such a huge following in China and in Japan, and with it being a inventory tracking protocol, it's key.
Are you pumping your back, sir?
Yeah, he's trying.
I just can't help it. For me, it's I'm even I can't help it. I'm so allergic to maybe if people know my channel, I'm so allergic to mentioning
Right.
any crypto project for the fear of getting called a shill. You know,
I-
it's so I'm so
be
super
super
paranoid. I do super risky stuff with my own funds, which is fine for me. But I'm so hesitant of mentioning stuff just for the risk of getting someone in danger. If I don't tell him any points and every negative point there is, like, maybe I'm too paranoid. Probably.
I think you are.
Which were on the things I do myself are super
I-
risky, apish, degen, whatever you want to call
I'm
it.
kind of right there with you on that one. Where like I always tell people, like, I won't tell them what I mine specifically. I just tell people I mine shitcoins for Bitcoin. Whatever earns me the most Bitcoin, you know.
Right. Well, as I said, right now I'm completely out of VeChain. I mean, I got my profits. Now I'm waiting for it to come back.
I can tell you, I owned fucking over 100,000 VeChain at one point, probably more. I sold it all. You know, I don't own any of it.
Well, this last
anymore.
run, I sold.
That's how it is in crypto,
I'm not gonna say how
especially
much.
for people like us.
Right.
I don't want to get into value stuff because then people start figuring stuff out. But
I
I
as
mean-
a minor community, that's a totally different story, right?
well, it comes down to okay. My theory is we get a bad reputation of miners just want to sell stuff because if you look on YouTube, I'm a YouTuber. I mine. I go ahead and make this much per month. This is how much if I sold my coin every month. This is how much money I make. Those videos give the narrative of saying that miners sell their coins every month, and
that's not true. That's not true necessarily. But I just want to add before I let you continue. Sorry, but we as miners are definitely everyone shilling what we are mining, and pumping our own backs with that.
right.
But it happens.
In some way or another, yes.
But
We
sorry, I let you continue.
I personally think we need, as mining community, need to change that narrative. Yes, we're mining this much of this coin. We're not looking at the dollar value. Because if you look at it, is it profitable to mine a coin? Well, was it profitable to mine Ethereum at $86? No, it was not. But if you didn't sell you a coin and you sold it last week, that $86 coin you sold for $1,800, yeah, it was profitable. So doing a monthly profitable chart, monthly profitable video is pissing in the wind.
I'll take the counterpoint to that though, because the thing is that the counterpoint.
We're not in
You have to
2017
look at the
anymore.
dollar value to see what your profit is. You still have to pay for power,
Yep.
so it still matters. If you're not profitable, then you'd be better off taking the power savings that you have and investing in the coin that you wanted to mine in the first place, or investing in something else. So I hear what you're saying. I definitely think you're right in the fact that the narrative has to change. There are so many videos out there saying, "Look at how much money I made last month," and unfortunately, all these newbies coming in think, "Oh, that's just the way it is," and that's not the case.
And
We've been there. We've done that.
Yeah, I can't even watch those videos anymore. They make me sick because it's like, guys, you've been doing the same content for 4 years now. Move on, change the narrative. You have the direction as YouTubers. We all have the ability to change the narrative. And if we want to have mining look better, let's make it look better and not make it look like we're here just for money.
The problem is with Ethereum, because it's the most profitable coin, and people know that it's going to a stake-only coin, and that is the narrative that mining is dying. It's going to die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't care what you think. That it's going to die eventually. I mean, it could be 10 years from now, whatever. But Ethereum's not going to be 10 years from now. It's going to be in the next couple of years. So if you can find a coin that, is going to, it's like we hope, oh my God, we hope that there's going to be a coin that we can mine forever and make profits off that. You can't go off that. I mean, it'd be nice, but I mean, it's not.
I mean, if you look at 3 years ago, Raven wasn't even a thing.
I mean, cryptocurrency is not going to be backed by mining in the future. Period.
No.
So
But some protocols will, some won't. Some will move on. Some
just
will
saying, in our populace, it's not going to happen, and you know
Right.
that. You know that.
Nothing's a permanent. I mean, I've been an IT guy for 30 years. I mean, my field. I mean, for me to build.
And I'm
computer-
sorry to put it out there,
this year-
but it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
This year, as a PC builder, I can't get hardware for my clients. How am I supposed to survive as a PC builder? I can't. I go to Micro Center and I get yelled at from the managers. Oh, you're buying too much hardware. Well, I'm not buying it for myself. I'm buying it for different people, and I'm selling it, and I'm making my living. I've done this for 30 years. I spent tens of thousands of dollars at your store. Oh, why?
Yeah, but
and if
it
people
doesn't
come back,
change
why-
the
why
fact-
don't you go get a contract with like Ingram Micro or MA Labs. You know what? If I sell 1 or 2 machines a month, that is not enough for me to go ahead and have a contract with those. Because that, you need to have a $10,000 base. I sell 1 machine, 2 machines a month, then I have months where I sell 3 machines. Then I won't sell a machine for 3 or 4 months at a time. As a PC builder and a small IT person, that's what it is. But this year is completely stagnant for as a PC builder. Now, I feel bad for any new guys coming in because you can't establish anything because you can't get the hardware to do your job.
Well, that's
So-
for right now.
That's for right now, but I'm just saying.
That's right
But-
now. But I mean, when it comes down to mining, you know, it's like, yeah, there'll be projects out there that'll do proof of work, but a lot of the newer coins that'll start coming out will be smart contract coins.
Right. But also, well, on that narrative, in 1990, you could make $400 a PC because the PCs were so expensive then. Now, if you're trying to ask more than $75 on a computer, you're ripping off somebody because you can't build a machine.
Let's
and make
not
that-
forget. Let's not forget what we're doing now is, like BBT says, and we all know, is a service.
Right.
We're providing a
So-
service.
I mean, what you're trying to say, Nefarious, is along the same lines as my folks. They owned an electronic repair shop back in the day. That's where I get my small electronics background. And so at that time, to buying a VCR, you were spending a couple of $100. And when it broke, it would cost you $90 to have it repaired at a facility like my folks. At some point in time, cheap products started coming out where, yeah, the quality was cheap, but it was still a VCR that would still play high definition tapes, no problem. Did they last as long? No. But the problem was that now you had a competing market that it was $90 to repair quality Zenith equipment versus I can now get a Hitachi VCR that is $80. Why would somebody want to repair their older $200 unit when they
When they can buy new?
Yeah, $80 new. Your field is the assembly end of purpose-built computers from the individual small person is going to get phased out because there are bigger players that are sitting there mass producing them for $75 to $150 markup.
But I'm meaning that mining is in the same way. Eventually, there will come an end of the road. Eventually,
It's coming, guys. Come on.
You can see it. It's right there. It's right in the stars. It's
Right in our face.
Oh, wait. Depends on what you're talking about. ETH mining, yes.
Yeah.
ETH mining. ETH mining.
Yeah,
we have
ETH
to
mining's
differentiate
going
on the
away,
things.
but
We have to learn how to express ourselves better because people take one sentence of us, turn it into a Twitter post, and hate on all miners. Honestly, I've spent with the last few weeks. We
Yeah, but you
really have to
shouldn't-
learn how to express ourselves better.
yeah,
No,
but at the
because
same
these are
time-
the people making decisions. Honestly,
Who's making this shit?
it's
For
like I
example,
don't.
Twitter consensus is really making decisions on multi-billion-dollar networks. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. We have to learn to express ourselves better.
Right, because mining's
Sure.
not
Another whole
going to
another
be.
point, but I just poured another glass, even though I said the last
Yeah.
one is,
It's like you're not gonna. It's like, yes, ETH mining is going to die. Yes, but mining in general, no. I think there'll always be some kind of proof of work coin out there. Are they going to be your top tier mineable coins? No.
No, and after ETH becomes proof of stake fully, you're going to see proof of work coins slowly die off.
I don't know about
in terms of profitability.
Yes and no. Yes
And
and no.
and not going to be that graphics cards become cheaper and sustainable that way for us to keep mining those algorithms, or something else comes up. I don't know.
Well, right now the leader in that is Raven, at least most publicly known. And you've got other ones. You got Celica.
There's other coins out there that you're gonna find that people were, like the inefficient miners. Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
But your
That's going to affect a lot of algos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes and no.
It's going to.
We'll have to see. Really, I don't really think so. I think this will help out a lot of protocols getting the traction that they need, because they're going to get more miners coming onto their network, more people talking about their network. The network effect of the miners being redistributed through the network can be, it's a potential that it is positive. Because as many miners that hopped on board to Ethereum when Ethereum was worth nothing and started championing for Ethereum to get Ethereum to where it's at today, on top of the devs building a platform that allows other people to build on top of it, which was, kudos to them. They've got a great protocol. Once you start having that same network effect getting spread out back into the network, it's like, okay, which other coin out there that has good development, that is just missing the network effect?
Sadly, though,
and I'm not saying that it's going to be that coin that's going to shoot up to $2,000 too. No.
I'm just saying, though,
you don't have to shoot $2,000.
The current consensus is, staking is for cryptocurrency. It is now established that is the cryptocurrency.
Ethereum.
So
that's the Ethereum.
I'm saying
community that are saying that.
No, I mean there's other blockchains that are doing the same thing.
Monero doesn't talk about that.
Is
Monero doesn't talk about that stuff. You're not seeing Beam talk about it. Your privacy coins. They're not talking about that shit. No.
Yeah, but once you see privacy coins being washed out, there's no future for that.
This holding at home, which raises problems.
And when governments start to regulate certain blockchains, coins, we're going to really see what's going to happen. And privacy coins are not going to be part of that. And certain other coins are not going to be part of that. And it's not.
I can make Bitcoin
it's not
private,
going to be.
So
it's not going to be a mining.
They're not going to be
a mining coin.
They're not going to be able to go after Bitcoin because of privacy. So they're a lot. That's why a lot of places have had issues with trying to regulate, like Monero.
But you're still going to also have holding at home applications like Banana and a bunch of other things that are going to develop to make use of the GPU power. The network's built. The network's there. It's just a matter of what programs are we going to be able to offer incentives for people to come onto. And folding at home is becoming a bigger and bigger industry. That may be the next avenue.
I want to say two things, and if I forget again, remind me. The second thing is miner network effect. First thing is Monero. I have to disagree with you, Yashnik, that Monero is one of the few where I really believe, but that's, again, I have to say, only my opinion. Even if all regulation jumps in, for now, it has one advantage, similar to Bitcoin, that it's the only one that's really, really private. Other things need to wrap something, do something, activate something. So that is a use case for Monero, no matter how it gets pressured down. We can argue on that. Of course, I'm sure there are counter arguments on there, but I wanted to say something on miner network effect. And as harsh as it sounds, it does not matter too much. We can make a buzz going, we can mine something, we can pump a price. But if I'm being really harsh, what can we do then? We can hodl, wait for a pump, and sell. That does
Pretty
not
much.
attract. No, that doesn't. Yeah, sorry. It does not attract builders. It does not attract someone doing something with the coin. And this is the big argument Ethereum has. That's the only really big argument Ethereum has. Otherwise, we would all be gone and no one would care.
Well, I
We
mean,
can all mine
the,
Ethereum Classic.
the,
We can all
the
mine
counter
Raven, but
the counter
guys.
argument would be behind that would be that yes, a network effect can actually help a coin catch
You
traction.
Monero lover.
And the
Excuse me.
reason why I sit there and say that is
Gray hoodie.
large gray hoodie, is if that project already has great development already happening on there. That's one of the things that people saw with Ethereum is that they had a good platform being developed, and that they could build upon it. And then you have the miners championing for it all, and people looking at it and going, yeah. So you get that buzz around going, people understanding that there's good technology out there that they can utilize and deploy what they're trying to do, and there's a whole community that's bringing awareness to this. I mean, other than, and that's how Bitcoin grassrooted out. That's how Ethereum grassrooted out. It's now, okay, what's going to be the next one to get its grassroots?
And I'm going to say a different thing. And it could be a Raven coin. But Raven coin needs to change their fucking name.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
If they want to be mainstream. I'm not going to go into crypto. Oh, here's $10,000. Oh, I got $10,000. I want to be into crypto. I'm going to buy into Raven coin. Wow, wow.
And but as much as I like Raven coin, they don't have any development being done on it.
It doesn't matter if it's Raven coin or whatever. I'm saying the name itself, Raven coin.
You're just biased over there, man. You pick on Raven coin.
Biased.
You always pick on Raven coin. Be nice to Raven coin. Be nice.
Pigeon coin. It could be Pigeon coin or Grin
I'm with you.
or Beam or fucking whatever.
I wrote some
the
harsh
name
things on Raven in the
is
chat.
Weird.
I guess I mean, as
an investor, as a first-time investor in cryptocurrency with big money, and it's not big money. It's $10,000. I'm not going to invest in something that's called a bird. Or
that's you. Good. You have that right.
But I mean, that's the normal investor.
There are investors in Raven coin that put $1 million into that bird coin.
They're going to go into Bitcoin. They're going to go into Ethereum because those are known and those make sense to them.
But there are
you guys
people, not a bird. I'm not going to invest in a bird.
That's you. Good.
But besides being the meme narrative, Yasnik, you know, memes work in crypto. It's not about the name.
Right.
But I want to raise two things, and maybe
that's dying. That's dying.
Maybe someone can teach me better on that or educate me. But I think
it's dying.
Hold on, let Curse mine. He's been trying to sit there and interject here.
No worries. No, I'm drunk enough that I don't care.
Perfect. Because I don't either.
Like I love the idea of Raven. I really do. And I've watched it since the start, but I have two kind of worries about it, or arguments, call it whatever you like, and I'm sure someone of you can teach me. Like, first of all, I'm pretty sure by now that FPGA are dumping on GPU miners, and that GPU miners are the exit liquidity for FPGA. And secondly, again, the argument about network effect. What can you do with your Raven? Can someone answer that? You can register an asset,
right?
And
that's it.
But what can you do with that?
Yeah, nothing else. And that's the problem.
And until someone builds on it or someone does something, it is still a mine now and sell coin, or a mine and hodl, wait for a pump and sell then coin.
Yeah,
and that's what we had for years. And many of us miners are fine with that for years, but it's not what it's about anymore. And that's also the reason why this whole discussions about ETH are worth more than discussion about other projects, as hard as it sounds, because there is more value than just buy, hodl, and sell. And
Yeah.
I'm even being harsh on Bitcoin, except being the first and being blah blah blah. And I'm not talking DeFi I'm not talking about root stock and whatever RFI. But what can you do with Bitcoin? Buy, hodl, sell, and that's fine. It's Bitcoin. It will always be Bitcoin. But I don't need another coin for that.
No.
But that's what I don't want to be too harsh, and people who mine Raven will probably hate me. But there are different narratives of, because that's the narrative people make us out to be as miners. We mine something to make a profit and to sell it, and that's okay. But a protocol, an asset, it needs to do more than that for it to have value.
Well,
Because
I
it's
mean,
just-
you can
if
look
it's
at the
just
traders
miners
in the
talking
same...
about it. Yeah, that's why Dogecoin has value, because of traders and market cap. Like, honestly, it's a meme.
Yeah.
So that's not an argument. So we need something more than just miners talking about it, mining and dumping it.
Yeah.
And you
Something
have the
needs
you
to
have the
happen with a
traders
project
doing
for
the
it to
same
have
thing.
worth.
Everybody's in the same boat at the end of the day. They're looking at when Lambo.
And
You know.
that's why I also say curse mining, like there's going to be a time where, you know, proof of work is not going to be very useful. Sorry to say.
Now you will call me a Monero fanboy again, but there is.
Well, I mean,
The strange thing,
that's,
Monero does not need
if-
that. I will even argue for that. You can call me a hypocrite.
okay, let's
now
argue the
because-
point then. Let's argue the privacy coin point.
Yeah.
All right,
What if a
wait.
public blockchain is able to come out with a way, which it's already in the works, that can make transactions private?
Okay, I'm
On
gonna
a public
I'm gonna blow your
blockchain.
mind if you
It's
don't
already
know. It's already
possible on ETH right now. I can.
it's already
make an
possible in
anonymous-
Bitcoin. I can do
So,
it. I can do it in
what's-
Bitcoin right now, making an
Because
anonymous
you and
transaction.
I know that people are stupid. It's harsh. People are
But the
stupid.
future
if they, no,
does
if
not
if they need
care.
to do something for it, no, because they don't care about doing stuff. If they have to do something for it to be private, that's why Zcash doesn't work. You have to do something for it to be private, and
Yep.
it's evidence that most transactions are public, even though it claims to be a privacy coin. So if people have to do something for that, they won't do it. And Monero is the only coin which is private by default. If I mine Monero, you will never know how many I have, except I decide to tell you. I'll send you a screenshot. And as hard as it sounds, that's a massive use case for Monero,
Right.
which no other coin has. That's one of the few things where I say no, people don't have to build on that, and the user experience is shitty as hell.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
do you know that
I
for
can't say it.
100%? Like, I mean, there's
hate
other
it.
It-
I've hated
there's
it
other
for-
networks. There's other networks that do the same.
Monero does everything that B-Trash claims to try to be with privacy, which is trying to be currency. That's what B-Trash's whole thing is. I want to be digital cash. Use me as digital cash. Monero works better by default.
And it's faster.
That's not the future, though.
Depends on what you why
Yeah,
you need to be
it depends.
private.
Is Bitcoin the future? It's old tech, but
Right.
it is the first one in doing something right, and it's immutable in the way it is. Monero has that for privacy coins, but I'm not arguing here. There are enough reasons not to like Monero. Don't get
Right.
me wrong, but
I'm not saying I don't like Monero. I'm just saying
it
that
has the-
technology can be
You can't
entertained
stop
and-
you can't stop a Bitcoin
and will
payment
be
any
available.
faster than you can stop a Monero transaction. So you'll never be able to you won't be able to ban it any more than you could Bitcoin. That's
Doesn't
why
matter.
Even if
So if you're
do-
able to hide your transaction on Ethereum, let's say, on some,
you can, but already right now,
Mhm.
I have addresses
Right.
sponsored which are not connectable to any address of mine. But you have to read, you have to interact with the protocol, you have to
Yep.
do stuff.
yes, until that
Don't forget
becomes
that-
easier to do, which is coming, because that's
Yes.
the future. That's the
I'm
future.
I'm cool with things getting phased out and becoming more efficient. That's
That's
what
the
this
thing, though. That's
technology
what
is
that's
all
what's
about.
gonna
Is
happen.
efficiency.
That's
Then I have
what's
to be
going to happen.
honest, then you still have the first mover advantage, because a lot of stuff was faster, is more convenient than Bitcoin, is better than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has the first mover thing of being Bitcoin.
Sure. And then
I really feel that Monero has that for privacy coins. I definitely can be wrong, don't get me wrong, but it's one of the few things where
and it might be one
I'm
day
always very
whereas
critical. You know that.
It
but
might
it's
be
one
one
of the
day-
few things. Yeah.
It might be one day where, like Ethereum says, okay, we a bit. Let's take your technology, Monero, and bring it into Ethereum
they
or
can-
whatever.
they can-
Because that's what's
look
going to
at
happen.
Litecoin. Litecoin's trying to bring in Mimblewimble. That's another,
Yes,
it's them working
when?
together.
2017 now.
Right.
It doesn't
Come
matter.
on.
The point is, we're early still.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, but
this
there will
ain't going to
always be
fucking
a
happen
first
overnight.
view
It's
at-
going to be like a 10-year thing.
I know.
But I mean, at the end of the day, investors, retail investors especially, they don't give a fuck about Monero or Ethereum or Bitcoin at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they only care about money back. It doesn't matter.
But
I'm fucking back, so just shut up with everything. I'm back.
As far as
well, now that he's
Aspire-
back, I think that after almost a 3-hour live stream, I think we should cut it here.
Yeah, exactly.
at the end of the day, I mean, like everyone, I think, hopefully, at the end of the day, everyone wants a decentralized, a decentralized fucking away from government and be able to
did I
do
miss
in.
something?
Lots of stuff, everything.
Yeah,
You were
that's-
gone forever with your booty call.
I mean, blockchain is blockchain.
Hey, Nam, it was kind of a booty call. The problem was that the booty was like 6 hours away, so...
I guess I'm talking out of my ass now. Just stop talking now. Go ahead, Numpy. You can talk out of your ass now.
Yashnik. No, you're not at the screen. No,
I'm coming back. I'll be right there.
Yeah, wait till you're back.
Right. Large gray hoodie.
Watch it.
It's large. It's great.
Ka-ching!
Yashnik.
Yes.
Look at your screen.
You're verified.
He's either trying to tell you your IQ or he's trying to
Verified.
say you're number one.
I don't care what you guys think. That's what I think. And I mean,
Chris Patterson had one stream come up and it'll just be
Hey,
you're fucking assholes.
You're fucking assholes, eh?
Got the gray hoodie. I mean, it's crypto Michael's, but I mean, it could be rectified. I mean, replicated as well.
Ripped? What?
So,
just
Watch
to
what you
say it, if you people want to hear about house shipping from Canada to Norway, it's like, when did you send this, Yashnik? Like in
a couple months ago.
December? Yeah, I got it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad. he probably like hired a guy to just put it in his backpack and just run to Norway. You know?
Sufficient that
Oh,
way.
even prior to COVID, that
Yeah,
was still a fucking issue.
Yeah, I know. So shipping is great overseas.
shipping is the best right now, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the same when I'm ordering stuff from China. It's like, yeah, you buy merchandise for about
Thank you.
2,000 USD and you have to pay like 1,500 in shipping. It's like, what the fuck?
And then when you get it, you gotta pay
Yeah,
tariffs
taxes and
to the
shit.
door.
Right.
But still, it's like, yeah, to say it, if I buy risers, I buy, last time now I bought 500 of them. It's like they cost me around almost $4 now because the shipping got a little more expensive. But say $4 and I can sell them for like $130 in Norway. So, you know, even if I pay like a crazy amount of shipping, you know. So,
Right.
And I don't mean I know I said what I said, but I didn't mean it to be condescending to minors.
yeah,
at
just
all.
say
right.
it. Just say, come on.
No worries, I
You
think
can
we drifted
share
off
it with
anyway.
us.
Right.
No, I mean it's I'm thinking of ideas to throw ideas, and I mean like I think I'm still right in saying like the future of mining is on a decline.
You know what we should really do is wait until the dev meeting on Friday, and we need to continue this conversation.
I agree.
That's true.
Yeah. I think that'll be the best, because like everything we're saying right now, a lot of it is we're basing on assumptions. So let's see how this all plays out,
No,
and
let me
let's
jump in
definitely have another conversation about
Chris,
it.
Chris Mining in his
I go
in
one
his
last
full
friends,
glass of gin. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Take a
No,
nap
I
next
still
Friday
have
after
some.
the dev call, so you can be on our call on Friday night. Or
Right.
Saturday night.
No,
Yeah.
let's hear it. Chris Mining.
What I wanted to say is, like, we talked, for the guys who joined later, we talked a lot about the ERPs, and I think it was valuable stuff. But I will repeat harsh truth again, it does not matter whatever we discuss. The only thing that really matters is, for now, that Bits did an ERP, and that for itself doesn't change anything. But I shared a link, and I think the moderators will help me. There is a link to the Ethereum Magicians Forum in the chat right now. Someone please repost it, because my links don't count. And that's the
Oh,
only.
you're making me work.
Yes.
Yep, you're helping out here.
Hey,
And
curse.
that's
curse.
the. Well, let me just finish quickly, because that's important. Afterwards, I finish my drink in peace with you guys. That's like really the only place the Ethereum devs and really look at. And then the next step is that, first of all, it does not matter yet. Community consensus gets taken on. That means stuff like we discuss is valuable, but they are not listening to our streams. They just don't care. But we can upvote stuff in there, which, for example, if it fits your argument, upvote it. If you don't find your own opinion in there, just write it in there. You can. I know it's annoying to register somewhere, but you know, it's a multi-billion-dollar network, so it's nice. And you can do that with your GitHub account too.
Even though it's called Ethereum Magicians.
Yes. Another point of that you have to go through hurdles to actually make your voice heard, which is other stuff. But there are other
Just
people
consider
already.
yourself a wizard or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's.
Hogwarts.
I have to be honest. On the one hand, Bits is being teared into pieces by ignorant opinions, and on the other hand, there
Yes.
are people who are really sharing their opinions too, and some people already are agreeing. So, if you agree with what they are saying, upvote it, because that's the only
You're right.
way.
And Chris Mining, when you told me that a few hours ago, no, 6 hours ago.
That's the sad. Nobody knows about.
I know,
that.
and when I clicked on your link and saw there was only 7 upvotes for BBT, I was like, what? Like, what the
That
fuck's
is a
going
good
on
one.
here?
Because we get stuck in a lot of conversation and arguing and stuff, but we are also in our own bubble. And we know, we do research, we agree, we think about the things of security and others, but you really have
Right.
to think of other ways. And I just have to repeat it again. There are people who have more than 1,000 ETH who just barely manage to use their wallet. They don't know how to set up a node. They don't know what security means. They don't know what a bear market is. They haven't been there.
Yeah,
We have.
all these things.
But it's arrogant to think that other people are as educated as we are, because we have been here
True.
longer. As sad as it sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have to make our
agree.
voice heard, we have to get there, we have to write, we have to upvote. If it's just upvoting, you don't have to write. Just upvote stuff you agree with. Don't upvote it if you don't agree, then write your opinion. It's worth it.
It's not
You have to
upvoting. It's
get
giving it
one
a
guy
heart.
with 30 mega hash commented there, like, I'm for this ERP, and that's fine. That's fine.
Hey,
Like, we need a, and just quickly, again, even if we do all of that, it does not matter even yet. Like, from this weird forum thing, they will take a community consensus. Then on Friday, this will be discussed, and Bits gets the chance to represent us all. Yet that doesn't matter yet either, but whatever we can make heard and whatever arguments we can bring, it does matter. So I think that's the most important thing I can share, that make our voice heard. And even if you disagree, share why. And if you have an,
I don't think anyone disagrees here, but
you know, just it matters. It's not let's go there, upvote. It's just share your opinion. If you agree, upvote. If not, you know, share yours.
well, you're making a point where that special forum makes it all important for us to go there and upvote.
But to
And
say
it
it
shouldn't
this
be that
way,
way, but
I just mean if there's something you feel you can add, or something you even disagree with, it's a small point even, then add it. That's fine. I just didn't want to feel like, you know, I don't want to be that kind of guy telling people please do that and upvote blindly, because that's not what all of this is about, you know. It's like if you disagree in a short way, make it heard. Every opinion counts. It really does. It's not like
You're right.
some like even people in my Discord. I think it was in this chat told me like they don't want to dilute the narrative of BBT, but it's unfortunately it's really not that. It's about community sentiment. That means every opinion matters.
Yeah.
And
100%.
they that's one of the few things they actually look at. They don't look at our streams. They don't even look at bit streams. As sad as it is, that they look at.
That's why I was talking about other stuff earlier, and like normal people don't care.
Yeah.
I know, but we're watching with we're still 29 left, so
Whose background
Yeah.
is this?
Someone is.
That's
is
the
it mine?
face.
Yeah. Okay.
someone is screen sharing.
Yeah. Is this the site where you can? Because
Yeah.
as I said, just to show people.
That's
if
the
people
yeah.
see
That's
EIP
Bitsby
itself,
tripping.
but not the forum.
Yeah, that's just the EIP.
The IP itself, yeah.
But it's
Okay,
in the
so
chat,
where do
nothing.
you go from here to like share it? Because this
No,
is
go in the
link
chat.
that-
In the chat there is for the
It's in
forum.
the chat.
Yeah, I know.
Chat of
but-
this live stream.
Yeah, but it. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So if you go into this live stream, and you this one GitHub,
No, it's
Ethereum Magic.
the, mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Magicians, yeah.
Okay, and you come
That's it.
here. What are you doing now?
You're giving
You
hearts.
can read it first of all. No, you can't hide it first, unfortunately, because you have to sign
have to
in
log
or
in.
But you can do if you have a GitHub account, for example, you can
Yeah,
do it
or
with
with
GitHub.
an email account. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for if you already have GitHub, you don't have to do anything. Just
Okay.
That's good that you show it to you. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you would
Use
remember your
my
password.
email. I think my GitHub is on the.
Oh,
email.
Nuffy88 at Gmail. Spam.
And I want to
Ah,
repeat again,
stop!
when I talk about these things, people, I sometimes sound very harsh, and I sometimes sound like we don't matter. But unfortunately, we really do matter. Believe me.
And
there are-
Curse Mining,
no,
you
There are
are.
communities like mining communities are better than multi-million-dollar
Duffy, you're
Deep
still screen bro.
communities. Yes, I know I'm
Huh?
still preaching. I can't stop it. I'm sorry.
So now you have to go back to your email there, Nuffy, and get that code.
Yeah, I need to get the code. I know.
But Curse Mining, no, we appreciate everything you're saying. And we all agree with that.
Yeah, but I
There's
just
not one
realized,
person
I
here
was-
that disagrees with it.
No, but I realized I was giving some of our colleagues a lot of shit lately too. So it sometimes may sound harsher than it's meant.
Yeah,
But I
harsh
only
myself.
just, I'll be honest, I'm just being emotional for things that matter to all of us.
Okay, the account is good now.
Yeah, but now we see your ugly face and not.
Yeah.
Sure,
see my ugly face.
Share
now.
your screen again so we can.
Yeah,
Get people,
I
uh,
took it down. I took the screen share down while you were doing your thing.
yeah, it didn't matter. I don't care. I don't have anything. Just hack my account. Do whatever you want. You get anything off
So
of
now,
it.
so here we go. So now we're, on
logged
the,
in basically.
Yeah, I'm logged
And-
in.
and
Everything.
maybe one important thing, for example, I could talk for 1 hour about the first comment. That's one guy. No, it doesn't matter.
Let's not go
But just that you see the how it works is that one opinion, if it's upvoted a lot, it's first. And if
Yeah.
you already know the psychology
Reddit.
of
It's fucking Reddit.
kinda, yeah. And if we know the psychology of how wrongness
Reddit works.
about was spreaded, people don't read until the 20th comment. And up down there is bits explaining stuff. And there were
Yeah.
mistakes in there too. It was not said that it's not a counter proposal. It does not say it goes alongside 1559. So people at first are like, what? This instead of 1559? How can you do that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but
And
where
Bit's
do you
really
go
good.
next? It's like
Now you can read.
I'm-
That's all the comments of people publicly commenting to
Yeah,
that. You can go all the way down,
yeah,
and this is actually the stuff that gets read.
yeah.
A weird, strange forum in a random place. That's the stuff that gets read by multi-million-dollar developers.
Yeah, but where do
Nobody
you
knows
actually
about it,
vote
because you
for,
can-
for this?
It's the stupid heart. It's the stupid hearts is an upload.
Stupid heart.
Yes.
So you have to go all the way up again.
No, you have to click on the heart.
Where is the?
Oh yeah.
Below every comment or
There it
anything.
is.
Exactly.
Like this
So
post. Is that?
the post itself, yeah, it
Yeah,
sadly
that's it.
only has 14. And then, for
Yeah.
example, every comment you can. No, stop it! read what you're upvoting, especially. Please read what you're upvoting.
Don't want to hearken up that post.
Yes,
Okay,
because there
you
are a lot
just
of
have
things
to
against it too.
halt,
You
like,
really want to
the
read it.
post itself.
Okay, let's. The post itself is fine if you are for it, but every opinion out there is a different opinion. There will be people
Yeah, yeah,
against it. There will be people
Yeah,
throwing
of course.
absolute shit on bits. There will be people having wrong data. There will be people only thinking about their backs. You really want to read it, and if you agree, share it. Upvote it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, share
I
it.
went through this earlier, and I give it a heart for every BBT post, and that's it. Every one of them.
And there are others in there too who make good points
Yeah,
by now.
Dr.
thankfully,
Drago's another
thankfully.
one.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, sure, but I
Yesterday it
didn't.
wasn't the case. Yesterday it was
But-
only him being shared apart, and today it's getting better. And there are people
Actually,
arguing and
there's
people
one
having
more
different
even,
opinions.
as we talk, so yeah, it probably worked a little to just show this, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
to say it this way, for the normal people, we call us the not normal people. This will be like, it's like you wouldn't understand this kind of, you know. This is like,
That's what I was saying earlier. Fuck. And,
Yeah, it's
and
fucking-
again, you're seeing more. If you're going to see more retail, they're not going to look at this stuff.
no.
They don't care. They don't care.
If it was like this, if you just made a tweet and people could just push one button, that would be a lot better. But to say it this way, this is kind of crap. You know, to have to go through
Yeah.
this to and actually understand. Yeah, you have to put
Even on our level, that is garbage.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm meaning. It's too hard because most of the people can't. I'm sorry for saying this. Most of the people getting into crypto right now can't fucking make their own wallet, you know, and they have to go
Still.
through this if they want to have an opinion on something, and that's fucking screwed up, kind of.
You just got to blame the miners. That's it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's
But-
all your fault, Nuffy.
yeah, it's my fault.
That's not
I
only the
know.
miners, but that's the sad thing. That's why we have to. I think we
Yeah,
repeated
yeah,
it
but as
6
I
or
said,
7
it-
times in the stream, and I will fucking do it one more time before we end. I don't care.
Yeah, but as I said, the first
It is
the
sad,
first
it is
mountain
sad.
the miner have to climb is even make their own wallet and understanding that, and this is way fucking down the road, you know. So, I mean, as I said, no, you know, but this, yeah, it's an easy thing to do, but you have to actually understand why you are
Exactly.
doing
That's what they will tell you afterwards. Like
Yeah.
there was a forum, you could have made your opinion heard. Why was nobody there?
Right.
They will say like Bits has 50,000 subs. Why has it 14 upvotes? You know.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, for
That's,
sure.
that's the thing. Like everything. That's why I was so harsh before. Everything we discuss in a way doesn't matter because we are in our own bubble.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, exactly.
The big
To a
guys
certain
they go
yeah.
on. You know,
So,
I guess most of the people here know, for example, how that's just one example how toxic mining Reddit can be.
Yep.
Like I stopped.
What the
I,
fuck?
stopped posting there because like everything gets just destroyed in ways I don't want to argue with. But for example, I can just say it again: multi-million-dollar venture capitalists think, okay, let's see what miners think. They open Reddit Ethermine and then they see things like, well, I can't even bring an example right now, but I saw multiple terrible things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That like.
yeah.
And that's not even the bubble on the level we are discussing. And they are not listening to us. They are not watching this stream. They are not watching Bits be stripping. Sorry, it's too harsh for me in my state.
Yeah.
Bits.
They are not
be
watching
stripping.
Bits stream.
Come on.
That's the thing. We have to go through such primitive ways of making our voice heard. But that's it. Like I have to be harsh too, and I am sorry for that. I even gave our good friend Red Panda Mining shit for how everything was approached, because unfortunately everything gets gets misinterpreted in the worst possible way. And that's what I meant before. We miners have to learn how to express ourselves. Unfortunately, it's a sad thing that we have to. Like, for example, the blockchain should be evidence enough. I'm that kind of idealist. I look at the blockchain. That should be enough that we have been mined through bear markets and whatever. It does not matter. It's narratives. It's who makes the best PR. It's who makes his voice heard, even if it's a wrong one. It's who
It's true.
it's sad. It's who does 5 steps in a freaking forum and gets upvoted.
Right.
Maybe
you're right.
Max
You're
wants
totally
to
right, Curse
wants
Miner.
to. That's not only me talking. Maybe Max wants to explain how POV died.
Oh,
that's an
don't
example
go
of-
that road.
Right. That's a whole other
Honestly.
discussion.
No,
Not tonight. No.
Hey, Curse
I-
Mining.
I'm trying to end this.
I've been thinking about.
Yes,
the
I'm
ProgPow,
running Berserk since a
argument
few
for-
days. That's why I'm here, honestly.
Yeah, I've been thinking about ProgPow arguments from we started this stream, but I've been just like, shut the fuck up, don't say anything.
Because that's a whole different conversation on itself.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
No, I don't need to have to go too deep into that. But on a
but,
short story, it was
Yeah.
VCs, which means venture capitalists, which means
Yeah.
big money, going in at the right time, saying the right things. I don't even have to say more. Go in at the right time, say the right things, propagate
we
the
all
right
know it.
narratives, and it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was way, and I have to repeat it again, that was way further along than anything we did for now.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was destroyed like nothing.
Right.
I've been
I'm
thinking about the
adamant
ProgPow
to repeat that
stuff
the stuff
for.
we do doesn't matter for now.
Right.
But as the reason I didn't brought it up is because ProgPow, it was. Is it almost a year? No, it's even not a year ago. There was this big discussion about it, and it's like people that's the people that's been in the space is already they know about it, but people that's coming into the space right now, if you say ProgPow, they will just like, what?
Right.
What ProgPow?
Is that cacao?
I don't know. Is that like a coffee machine or something?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, and that'll be like that with a lot of different things that are introduced into the crypto space. Things come and go. Talking
Exactly.
about things coming and going, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. So we'll do a little shelf chill of each other. So we'll start off with Max Voltage. Go ahead and chill yourself real quick before we hop up off of here.
Oh, sure. Put me first.
Oh, I
I'm
just
half
I just
asleep.
realized it's
Past my
No
bedtime.
pressure.
it's daylight now. Yes, we
The birds is chirping.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're a little tough to find on YouTube, but I'm adding to my content. Should be doing. I keep saying this. I should be doing a solar panel 1-year review here shortly. To talk about how that's affected my my mining profits.
Nice.
Anyway, but yeah, if you look up Max Voltage, but you do a filter on channels, you will find me. I think usually the third one down. So
Nice.
so anyway, thanks guys for having me.
Yeah, for sure. Curse Mining, chill yourselves.
Oh, I have nothing to. I think I really said too much.
Yeah, that's a hard one to go over,
Oh, you shelled yourself.
Right.
Enough, yeah. Okay. Next.
All right, Nefarious.
I'm a IIT guy who likes to help educate people on troubleshooting and fixing stuff, and doing a lot bit of hotel mining while I'm on the road. That seems to be the new spiel for now. Hitting up different micro centers and stores, seeing what we're getting for that, and trying to share out all that stuff. Also, I moderate on almost just about everybody's channel here, I think. I'm open. I'm up on Discord. I don't run my own Discord. I run my Discord through Red Panda Mining because Panda and I started our channel at the same time. I get busy with work and I don't have time to post videos for weeks on end. So I'm slowly growing, but nowhere near what the rest of these guys are. So
Yeah.
if you like good troubleshooting techniques, or you don't mind sitting around bullshitting, shooting shit with me, come on in and watch my streams. Kind of along the lines of like Louis Rossman. I'll share my opinion as I go along. I'll get pretty elevated at times.
Right.
But yeah.
Yep, find him at Nefarious Technology. Go give him a sub, guys, if you already haven't. All right, Krypton the Fight.
Yeah. What to say?
Right,
Oh,
right.
as you
Are
can
you
see
going to
in the
be
back-
doing mining videos anytime soon?
Yeah, when I can get my fucking 50, 30, 60 Ti cards, I've been doing a lot of mining videos.
Hey, dude, I got some for you. Like,
If
there's
50
just
of
like,
them?
yeah, but they're just like triple the price.
My shipping
No, but,
video is terrible enough.
no, but as you can see around me, I think me and Nefarious actually have kind of the same background there. I think.
Right,
Yeah,
nice and
kinda-
properly cluttered.
Everything, everywhere. It's like I don't do mining, only mining stuff, but the mining stuff is the thing I kind of made the YouTube stuff about, and
Right.
Yeah,
You should get
I've been
into
in
like
the
showing
space
some of the
for-
doing some of the showing you doing repairs and shit. You know.
yeah, and I'm trying to do like GPU stuff. I'm just breaking them down, just crushing them, putting them in the oven, and taking them to a hotel. Nefarious has taken the hotel part of way further, but yeah. But I just been in the space, and of course I probably put out a YouTube video now and then. Don't expect me putting out a video every day, because as Nefarious say, I have a fucking day job. you know?
Right. All right.
But,
Right.
Just make sub to my channel. I
Right.
appreciate
Krypton
it.
Fade, check him out. He's
Oh,
got
fuck
good stuff
off.
up over
I'm not
there.
I'm gonna unsubscribe from
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Right.
Yasnik,
And
subscribe to my
Yasnik,
channel.
Yasnik, shill
Always good to
yourself
sub
with
to a
that.
drunk Norwegian guy.
Right. And Yasnik, shill yourself with that large.
I
gray
promise.
I mean,
you-
I don't have to show myself. You guys all know me, and
Right.
all that
But
stuff.
you
Yeah,
have to
the
shill
big
that
guy,
large gray
yeah,
hoodie.
I mean,
It's
like-
not for
like
Mikkel.
this is the grand, like this. Like, I don't give a shit about any of these cards. I really don't.
Hey,
I
hey,
put
to
them on the
rest of-
wall.
to the
I
rest
put them
of
on the
people
wall
there.
just for my sake, not. And it's
Yasnik,
really
use
for
it.
meetings with my coworkers.
Right.
not
Make
you guys.
yourself look important.
Yeah.
You can-
But the great-
Fire sale on Yashnik's eBay channel in July.
Yes, Nick, maybe you can tell us quickly in 1 or 2 sentences again where people could win something very soon.
Yeah.
Sure. But first, I want to make sure that this large gray hoodie, I want to make everyone aware that it's not for sale. It's gonna stay there until Michael, makes an offer. So, anyways, yes, the poker tournament is April 10th, and you're all welcome to play in the April 10th Aeon Invitational number 3
Ooh.
poker tournament. And,
Great
yeah,
prizes,
it's gonna be
great
exciting. It's gonna be-
shenanigans.
The prizes are insane. They're-
Oh,
Golden Wolf, I'm gonna ban you right after this. But yeah, they're gonna be insane. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys are all gonna be on the stream. I can't wait. It's gonna be in like
it will be
3.5 weeks from now.
right.
You can register on the 27th. Registration opens, so do it. I mean, check the
And to
dog.
say this way, the guy down here, you are under me right now, Yashnik. That sounds bad, but yeah, you are. But to say it this way, he's not that bad that he sounds. He's actually a nice guy, and if you talk to him on Discord or something, he will always help you.
Right.
Is that who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Maybe sometimes he's helpful.
He's
Depends how he
crazy,
feels.
but he's actually a nice guy.
Right.
Well, thank you.
And with that, guys, I think we're going to call it right here, guys. If you haven't done so, smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, or make sure the bell notification is turned on. And if you'd like to get some of the awesome swag from a DCA adventure, go check out dogelord.com. Don't delay.
I think it's time we roll that beautiful bean
Okay.
footage there, Brian.
I don't have that footage, actually.
Oh,
That one I don't have. Mikkel is the one that always rolls it because he has it. I don't know why I could. I have no excuses of why I don't have it. Either I missed it and didn't see that one, or it wasn't shared to me. I don't know.
We don't blame you. Cheers, people.
Cheers.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you want to support the channel, guys, certainly we got a Patreon down below. You want to join the Discord? Links are also down below. And
It's
we'll
only $100 a month.
And Nemesis, I want to thank you for having us.
Yeah, no
thank
problem.
you for the invitation, man.
Thank you, Nemesis.
Yep.
Great host, man. Great host.
It was fun.
Right.
man.
Everybody here,
Yeah, absolutely.
everybody here, thank
And
you
we
for
gotta
taking
do this. We gotta do this more often.
Hell yeah.
Every day.
I kind of like the idea that
Not
Bitsby
every day,
Trippin'
you
put
fucker.
out. You know, Bitsby Trippin' put out with the mining roundtable. I kind of like that idea. It's good shit. Allows us to get together as community and get our thoughts out there.
And just to say it, we have to ban Red Panda Mining because he's not joining us. So
Right.
I'm just
Instant
saying
ban.
everybody-
Savage Mine is also in that.
Right.
Yeah.
Insto
ban.
ban. Insto ban.
ban. Yeah.
See,
Just
Red
cut
Panda
the
had
head
me
off.
confused. Savage
Fine.
Mine.
I have one more important question to you guys. Like, in which stream do we finish our drinks now? Because thanks to you, I just poured another one while I was
Yeah,
loading.
I'm with you on
just
that.
stick around. Don't do nothing.
Right. We
just
could all
stay,
hang out afterwards, have a little VIP after party.
We,
you know.
we don't have Savage Mine in there, so we can actually talk after this without being live.
Yeah,
Right.
And continue to talk about Red Panda Mining. As a
Right.
complete asshole. I mean, what?
Right,
I
and
mean-
with that one, guys, we'll
Oh
see
my
you.
God, Red Panda Mining is in the chat. I didn't say that, did I?
Right. With that, I think we'll
The
see
other
you
way
on the
around,
next
that's why
one.
we said
We
He
all
called you
love
a-
you, bro. You know.
He called you a bastard?
Yeah, he called me a bastard.
A bastard.
That's kind of bad, I think.
I don't know.
You shouldn't go there.
Oh,
I'm coming for you.
He's kinda
Canada
right.
is
He's
soon
kinda right.
going to open up, you know.
it's kind of right though.
Yashnik probably will show me where you live, so.
Right.
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Yeah, just say yes.
That's like a different country for me. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
No, guys, honestly, I
Right.
just wanted to say again, I rarely do these live things because I don't feel good with talking live normally. But
Well,
it was
obviously you don't
really-
show your face like Red Panda.
Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, it was a really
Normally
a
we
good time. I
don't like
really
it
enjoyed
either, but
having a
it's
drink
okay.
with you all.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you,
for sure,
Chris,
man.
Money. We enjoyed having you
Chris-
It's really appreciated, honestly.
here. Yeah, for
Chris
sure.
doesn't even tease us with the hands. He was like, no, you're not even gonna get anything. You're not even gonna see nothing from me nowhere. We'll make sure we take all the
because
camera
he's
angles so you
naked,
get
so he can
No,
show
no,
only his hands, you know.
I'm getting subscriptions to a fucking YouTube channel that you guys should not be subscribing to. Anyways,
Whoa. And with that one, guys.
but
we'll
yes, thank you, Cursed Money.
Yep, for sure. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It was a pleasure. It was an honor, as usual. You guys are awesome. You guys are all knowledgeable. And thank you, everybody out in the audience, for being here. Smash that like button, and we'll see you.
Red Panda.
We'll see you on the next one.
Turn your clocks ahead.
Right. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, turn your clocks ahead.
Thank you,
It's
Max.
time for that.
Bring your head tomorrow.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa.
We'll see you later. Peace.
Alexa. Yeah.
Don't
Bring your head
do
in 3
that.
hours.